wait, we just...
Everyone deserves a chance to fly.
Okay.
No, that's Defying Gravity.
I don't know how, but we got it.
I can hear myself over there.
You did it?
Do it again. More
We
singing.
could hear Marielle.
It's
Yeah, we're all wicked.
la la.
Okay, I
la.
think we're good, yeah.
We're having a
All right, I have
Wicked
to close
hour.
the
You
stream.
guys.
It's now
my
completely
God.
insane. Okay.
This is
And if
canceled.
I'm
We're just
flying
doing Wicked
solo.
now.
Yeah, sorry, everyone.
Fuck Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, I play Elphaba.
I
Well,
play cast member 4.
Yeah, I want to be...
You play. You can play Getter.
I want to be
Look
that
at
guy
her,
that
she's
turns into the
wicked.
goat
Get
or whatever.
her.
Oh, you want to be
Something
Professor Dilliman?
Bad.
All
Right.
right.
The characters. I'll be Norman Leo Butts. Whatever he plays.
Norman
Yeah,
Lee-
yeah.
Hold on. I need to
That's
buy
Fiero.
myself a let's fucking go.
Yeah, I got
We
it.
really we're scamming all these people. We're doing a read through of Wicked right now.
Oh God, don't tempt me. You guys know? Hey, do you guys know what my first ever email was? Wicked_lover09.
She had
What's the
that
09
for
for?
quite some time.
I
That
still
you went
have
into
that email.
college with that.
I did.
I think you hated Wicked.
No, I hate it in the way that all theater kids are like, ugh, Wicked, because like in the same way it's like Rent, where it's like
Grow
everyone just
up.
knows Broadway with like like it's Rent and Wicked and whatever, but like it's so good, whatever.
Life changing.
Everyone, we're clearly ready to play some D&D here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wicked hour over.
I've like
It's
totally
time to
reset. I was so in the zone and like ready to Dungeon Master 2. So while I
You will be.
recenter myself, Marielle, why don't you let everyone know? Thank you guys so much. Those of you who stuck around with all these
Yes,
technical
oh my God.
difficulties. That was well, this is a much later start than we wanted, and if you're ever a part of any show ever, thank your tech crew, because good God, it's so difficult, so tough.
Stressful.
But Marielle, why don't
Okay, you recenter yourself, darling.
yeah, you let everyone know what we're doing here and what's going on and how
Yeah.
they can help.
Okay, I think most of you know what we're doing here, but if anyone is here and is confused about how we run things here on Dungeons and Donations, we are raising money for the Almagari family. You know what's crazy is that when we first started this, they were trapped in Rafa, and now they've been displaced, I think 9 or 10 more times since then, and that was in May. So they are not in Rafa anymore, but they are still in a really bad situation. I believe, where's my phone? Mohammed messaged me the other day and said something. He said that 4 members of the Almagari family have been infected with epidemic diseases. It's contagious. I believe he said it was hepatitis. Yeah, it's hepatitis. He's been struggling with medical issues. I think they went to go find and see if their house is still standing. I don't know if it is. I don't know what the update was on that, but regardless, they could really use the funds to get to safety or to rebuild their life at this point. I'm not really sure. I don't believe they're letting people out of Palestine still, but we want to get them to their goal. They're at like 33,000, and their goal is 60,000. So what's going to happen tonight is we're going to play a game of Dungeons and Dragons. You can see on the side of the screen here that if you donate a specific amount of money, you get you can affect the game with a specific amount of money. So $5 player heals 1 hit point. $10 is a mystery blessing, $20 advantage, $50 magic potion, $100 magic weapon. If you guys were here for the first episode, you know that the donations come in handy. They're for a good cause, and they make the game really interesting. Julianne Pungo was on their deathbed, and some really generous donators brought her back to life.
Save my booty.
And it was really fun and really cool. So if you want to donate to affect the game, you're going to donate to the GoFundMe, take a screenshot of your donation, and then honestly,
We have a hype train.
yeah, okay. We have a hype train going. Let's go, hype train.
Let's go.
I missed it. Let's go, hype train. So if you want to affect the game with your donation, screenshot the donation from GoFundMe and email it to askmarebear@gmail.com. And I will keep track of what you can choose which players you want to give the things to. You can choose however you want to spend that donation. All right. And I believe that's about it.
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
That's everything. Those of you who are hanging out in TikTok, thank you so much. It was Lemon World for popping on over and letting me know that there's a problem. I fixed the audio on TikTok as well. It seems like that was at least an easier technical difficulty for me. But enough of the production. Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Let us everyone introduce themselves.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Carter. I'm your referee for this evening, and we are playing in my own homebrewed world of Forel. You can find out more about that at quarterelf.com if you're really interested, or just DM me. I'm nice. Hey, Julianne.
Oh, okay, so Julianne, you go.
Hey, I'm Pungo or Julianne. What am I supposed to tell people?
Who are you and who are you playing?
I'm Pungo. Big yells in the top for Pungo forever. I'm a
Yeah.
ranger. And I dislike bees. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I love
really
Pitbull.
love Pitbull.
Love
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm Marielle. Obviously, I'm playing a blood mage named Lilith. I don't really. Oh, I have a curse on placed upon me that we did not even come close to removing, and the curse
about that?
is that every time I'm negative, I believe it is. Every time I have a bad attitude, my nose grows
Half an inch.
half an inch. A bunch of pixies placed that on me.
Is a bitch.
Yeah. But I think that's really it about. I don't remember any characteristics I wrote down about Lilith.
She's really
Her
hot.
full name is
She's
Lilith
hot.
Gazbanes. She's really hot. She's really hot.
right.
Okay.
Canonically.
Yeah. Canonically hot.
Depending on how the adventure goes, if we end up at a certain location that I have already set up a map for in my digital little VTT, you'll get to see the personalized minis of all of our characters, and Lilith is quite good looking. But she also looks like the love of my life, so I'm a little biased when it comes to that. Asia, who are you? Who are you playing?
I am Asia. This here is Grem, who you saw before. Oh, and there she goes.
She's camera shy.
Yeah, that's Grem. She can't do it though. Making her
Get it,
grand
girl.
exit. I am Scam Likely, your neighborhood thief, and I'm suspiciously similar looking to Pungo.
Very suspiciously
may-
so.
Twins.
Twins, except for the pit bull tattoos that she has on her arm, obviously. Which I kiss every morning and every night before I sleep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, great. Mark?
Hello, I'm Mark. I'm Pickle Swift of the Swift family Gremlins. I'm a gremlin. What I do. Oh, There's a little extra light.
You're glowing.
And yeah, I was at my family reunion. I was at the Pickle Swift. Well, I'm Pickle, but I was at the Swift family reunion, and I understand
hear
that people
about that.
had some questions about it, but yeah, all I'll say it was nice.
Great.
It was nice.
That's all we need to know. That
It's always fun to connect with your family.
yeah, that pickle had a good time.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our final member of this ragtag group, Arnie.
Hello, I'm Arnie Parrott. I am playing Moldor the Great, the greatest sleight of hand magician that has ever lived, beloved by every single person, a character with no faults and no flaws, and a character who has never done anything wrong in his entire life.
Period.
Period.
Yes.
With that said, a brief catch up for those of you who are maybe joining us for the very first time and don't know what's been happening. Our intrepid adventurers find themselves in a place called the Barren Woods, which is a massive forest, expansive forest, filled with strung up corpses of reanimated zombies. Who put them there? Why? Who knows? It's a mystery. But they have delved into this very dangerous and precarious position because Moldor knows someone who may be of help to Lilith in lifting
Is
the
very
curse.
close friends with someone.
Very close friends with
Extremely
with
close
who?
friends with someone. Well, hold on.
Since you're such good friends,
me,
obviously you remember
yeah.
their name.
Hold on, yeah, and I
Yeah.
definitely do, of course. It's, I must have written it down
Baron
somewhere else.
Afanas.
Baron
something like that.
Afanas. Yes, it's Baron Afanas.
No, it was de Bon Thistle.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah! Go off,
That's a
Asia.
crazy memory.
The Baron de Bon
Baron?
A
Thistle.
fishing scheme going.
Baron de Montficel. Yes.
Yes.
Close
The
personal
Bon
friend of Moldor.
I
One
know
of
everything.
Moldor's many admirers. One of his many huge fans.
Oh. Yes,
Well,
of
speaking
course.
of Moldor's friends and
Allegedly.
fans, is the
Oh,
Earl still
yeah.
with us?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, we
yes,
are.
of course.
We do have one final member who will be played by me in the meantime. While the adventurers were waylaid and ambushed by nearly a dozen zombies, one was charmed by Moldor's sleight of hand and probably more accurately the strange wand with which Moldor uses to cast Cure Wounds. This zombie is named the Earl of Banana Pants because we let chat name him.
Yes, of course.
So he's canon, and bananas are now a thing in Forel, despite there not really being any tropical climate for them to grow in. It's fine. There's
They
something
grow
else.
underground.
I'll come up with it.
Banana
Thank
Pants
you,
is a family
Sporks.
name.
Much appreciated.
yeah.
Now, when we last left you all, you were in... Hold on. Okay, now things are no longer heartfelt. Now they're serious.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's, it's time. You guys got your dice? You ready? Let's get into it. So,
Found dice. Did a million other things.
we left the very moment that you were all barely saved from these zombies. There was a small army is a little bit too large. A squadron, a band of orcs, which were coming down the valley towards you. You had thrown some fire. There was a raging fire all around, sort of forming a wall that you were going to be pressed up against by this band of orcs. When all of a sudden, there was this great flash of light. This green light. Lightning came down, struck your blades. This was like a literal act of a saint, a haylig, as they're called in Forel. The green light frightened the orcs, and they fled. Off, disbanded, turned, and ran. They are a craven people. These, like, insect men. The zombies around you have all been defeated, with the exception of your newfound friend, the Earl. And you all catch your breath. You're wounded. You are hurt. Right? There were some very close calls for a couple of you. Suddenly, there was another great green light. But instead of a flash and a crack of thunder, instead now there is a soft glow. A warm green light emanating.
So great Gatsby. It's Jay Gatsby.
It would be Daisy. Come on. It'd be Tom
The
Buchanan.
light is jealousy. It's jealousy. We're seeing
All right,
jealousy
all right.
personified.
Is it envy? Is it jealousy? There's a warm, envious green light on the far side of the dock, but also just above you. And it glows, and it envelops your vision. And it is so bright, it surrounds you. And it is so bright that at the very center of it, the brightness hits past the spectrum and becomes nearly shadow. And you see the silhouette, all of you, in your vision, of a man, of a human, who stands probably just shy of 6 feet tall, slender, with a beard, long flowing robes. This is just a silhouette, so there's not a lot that you can tell. But there is a warm voice that comes from this shadow. And it says, "For millennia, darkness has been gathering on the far side of the world. The eyes of Gwir rest upon the gathering storm, and each corner of Forel it gathers in. Seek to serve the hand of fate and vanquish the evil which lay at the heart of the past. You have my blessing." The light fades, the figure with it. And what is left there, in its absence, but your friend, your colleague, Pickle Swift.
Cool.
Hey, guys. You all look terrible. Are you injured? You're all injured. You all look
I've
terribly
never seen
injured.
this man before in my life.
Yeah, who is this?
Moldor, Pickle.
I'm going to
Pickle,
attack him.
Moldor. Don't
what?
attack.
What?
Moldor.
He just
it's
appeared.
still
He
alive.
appeared out of nowhere
Listen,
in the middle of a
I'm a
cursed
little guy.
forest.
I thought.
Just-
Who are you?
My name's Moldor the Great, and I pull out my business card. I have only about 250 left, so I'm running low on these. So many people have taken my cards, and I produce it in. I make it appear from behind my hand, and I hand it over in a very poncy way.
The Earl.
Yo, yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Magic.
And I do a far too grandiose bow for the world's most boring magic trick.
I sort of turn to all three of them and kind of look at each of them, and then just kind of go like, "Okay, yeah, hi, sure."
I will quickly fill him in
Pickle's
on.
always chill with it.
Yeah, on Moldor here, knowing the Baron and helping us get there, but running us into some trouble.
We also have to introduce Pickle Swift to the Earl of Banana Pants.
The Earl tries
Yeah,
to also...
Pickle is very scared by the zombie.
Yeah, the Earl tries also to emulate Moldor's grandiose bow.
Yes.
There is a crack, and his leg comes unstuck. He falls over, but he grabs his leg from the ground and pops it back
Moldor's
in and then crawls back
Moldor's
up.
helping him up.
Yeah.
I kind of like applaud because I
Wait.
feel like he needs it.
Friend.
My apprentice. My apprentice magician.
Magic.
Let me ask a question. Does Pickle Swift? I know he's been away for a while, but does he still have any magic honey left on him?
Oh. I mean, I wish I could say that I did, but
Pickle.
He was at his family reunion.
it was a long
What'd you do
reunion.
with it?
You know, I
He
have
drank
a
a lot
huge
of
pack.
tea.
I can look further in it, but the last time I checked my pack, I thought that my uncle or my great uncle or my great great uncle took it, but I'm not sure.
Usually the uncles.
We're all in such bad, like dire straits. We need it.
Well, yeah, you guys are pretty damaged, so you're probably going to need to find some kind of refuge. I certainly, and this is, just your friendly neighborhood game master telling you, but I certainly wouldn't try to pick a fight again today. However, you are in the middle of the
Can we
woods.
rest?
Can
Can we rest?
yeah,
Right out in the open?
I mean, we can make camp, right?
Sure, yeah. I mean,
I
if you
feel like
guys
that's a
have if you've
Not a
got
great
all
idea.
of your adventuring packs on you, you've got your bedroll and everything like that. Yeah, sure. It wasn't going to be more than a few hours to Bone Thistle Keep, but if you want, you can certainly rest.
What do you guys think?
I don't remember what my HP we're at, so I don't know just how in rough shape.
I'm at 2.
I know mine was at 4.
I
All
think
right.
I don't know what I'm
Mine
at.
was only 8 to begin with, so I couldn't have
Pickle
been.
Pickle was literally laying down to go to sleep when he was transported here, so I'm tired. I could sleep.
All right.
Pickle is sweepy. Okay.
I mean, can
Do a
I roll
short
like
rest?
since I've been here before, can I roll some sort of check to see if I know of a place that might be closer that we can sleep in?
I don't. You're like as a bard, you can roll Arcana. However, I feel like Pungo as a ranger probably has like, you have at least like a foraging ability. I know that much for certain.
I do.
So
I have awareness.
what's the awareness?
I just have awareness. I'm aware
Wow,
of
must be
things.
nice. Just must be nice. Holy
I'm
cow!
like pretty with it.
Let's
And I also
woke
have
in a way.
foraging.
okay. Let's do like a foraging roll because I think the awareness thing is like for initiative or something like that, or like surprise.
Yeah, to not get
Oh no.
jumped.
No, I'm just aware. I'm here. I'm alert.
Okay, great. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Pungo is
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
You're gonna
Bingo,
you're gonna take a
bingo,
d6,
bingo.
the regular Yahtzee die, and then you're gonna roll that. You probably have a 2 in 6 for foraging, would be my guess.
Well, I got a 6, so
All right, great. So you guys spend a little time going through. I don't know if you remember because this was 2 months ago. But the map, like you guys were in like a little bit of a gully in between two really thick parts of the forest. This small little clearing. So this gully, it's a little damp at the bottom. It seems like it's an old stream that has probably dried up at some point, or maybe it's seasonal, But you make your way back into the forest, and it is so dense, so disorienting. A few meters in, you start to hear the moaning and the thumping of all of the rest of the zombies that are strung up on the trees in this forest, and you just lose your way. It's a little disorienting being surrounded by so much undeath, and you can't find a good shelter. Nothing. You could go back to the clearing, certainly. Like, that's not a bad place to pitch a tent. But you can't find, like, a naturally occurring cave or like a beautiful, picturesque grotto or something of the like. If it's nearby, it's certainly... you haven't found it.
Also, we have 1 HP to Pungo and 1 HP to the Earl via K-Zombo.
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
Actually, Kay, you want to send that to someone else because I'm certain that at the end of our last stream, the Earl was in dire straits and everyone rallied to get him more health.
Good.
So
People really
he does
rallied
not
around
need
that.
your HP. He's at max 4 out of 4.
Okay, so choose who else you want to give that to, K-Zombo.
His leg coming off was just flavor.
Yeah.
That was his party trick.
That's not an injury.
He's like, I did that on purpose. What do you mean?
So
Okay, so we're just gonna. Do you guys want to camp out in the
Let's just do the clearing.
valley? The clearing.
yeah.
Who needs
Yeah.
it most? K-Zombo says. I think Moldor. You said you're at 2. Moldor?
I'm at 2 out of 8, but also I feel like most people wouldn't care if I died, so it kind of depends on what you mean.
Come on.
All right, Moldor, come on.
You have 250
Okay, so
business
Moldor
cards.
goes.
Yeah.
People
No,
care
that's
about
fine.
you.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a third.
Okay. Friend of the Earl, it
around.
makes sense. I will say this though, right? So how you guys are getting this healing is you all have this rare magical item called the like flask of a forgotten Halig. I don't have it in my notes.
Flask
right
of the
now.
generous spirit.
Well, so it fills randomly and magically. There is some saint, some Halig apparently that has blessed you and is leading you down a path to greatness, or at least the great use of Gwir, the god of all man and magic. You too have an old flask. This is not the same nice flask that these adventurers found, but you've got an old flask as well, and it does fill with the spirit of a generous and forgotten Halig. But when you taste it, there is something extraordinarily bitter, extraordinarily acrid. Like it feels good. You feel better. You are healed. But to Moldor the Great, this doesn't feel so good.
Sure, it's like drinking kombucha, knowing it's good for you, but having to deal with the taste.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's how I feel about it.
No more. Don't look into it
Yeah.
anymore. Certainly not.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So you guys are setting up camp, which is that's amazing because I honestly couldn't remember what time of day it was. So are you all going to rest? Are you going to set up a watch? You just going to let me roll the dice? It's your call. I will roll dice regardless.
I think Moldor would just instantly go to sleep.
Okay,
Moldor
great.
sleeps as soundly as selfish people often do.
Maybe we could set up the Earl as like a
Like a
alarm,
watchdog.
you know?
He's undead. He
yeah,
doesn't need
like a
to eat
watchdog.
or sleep. That is so genius of
idea.
you, Marielle.
Cool.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Kiss
Thank
your brain for me.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Then the Earl of Banana Pants, whose intelligence is quite low, I will add. Having a fermented brain himself.
We'll take our chances.
Yeah. Look, it's not.
Pickle's still a little nervous about the Earl.
Sure.
And offers to take the first watch with him, just to make sure everything's okay.
All right.
That's so brave of you, Pickle Swift. Damn.
I mean, I'm gonna stay far away from him.
Sure.
Sure. Keep an eye on him. Yeah.
Watching The Watchmen missed where
I love that movie.
Great film. Better comic.
Watching The Watchmen. Okay, yeah. So, Pickle Swift is looking out with the Earl, and we're all sleeping.
Yeah, you guys all take a rest. Pickle Swift, can I get a listening check for you? I know you're good at it. I think it's a 2 and 6. I want to say
4.
4. All right, great. So you are sitting. Everyone else is resting. You feel you're tired, but you haven't been adventuring. You weren't just in a fight. You're all right. Hanging out and keeping an eye more so maybe on the Earl than on the surroundings, and you fail to notice the bodies, the figures in the shadows shifting. Now,
No.
Forel has 2 suns, right? So it is super bright, usually. There's an hour of darkness in this season. Actually, there's 3 hours of darkness every 18 in this season. But the suns are up right now as you guys decide to rest. However, the woods are so thick that they are laden with shadow. So there's this like straight beam of daylight that you're in, and you can see, but then it's just a wall of darkness. And the more time you spend in this gully, the less your eyes have adjusted to piercing into the veil of shadow, into the undergrowth, and you can't see these figures. Yes.
Also, Gibby Giberson has given a mystery blessing to Pickle. I'm not sure what the mystery blessing entails, but I don't know if we should hold on to it or give it to him now.
Might need it in a second.
Might need it
Yeah.
in a second. Hold on, let me
Pretty sure you rolled for it, right? It's like
yes.
one of 6 blessings.
What did I nope.
Because the crackling light that scared away all the orcs was a blessing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh.
Good memory.
So you go ahead and roll
Don't remember
for
any
it,
of that.
and then I'll bring it in the way that like
Roll
people
it.
had bought the blessings, and then maybe like 5 minutes later, that was a good moment to use the light, right? So Mark, please roll a d6 for me.
4.
4.
Okay.
Fantastic.
4's on fire.
Great. So you
Thank you for that blessing.
yeah, Micah and anyone else in the TikTok chat, if you are looking to donate and be a little bit more involved, you can hop into Twitch. Thank you so much, Isabella. So you are keeping your eyes more so on the Earl when you hear the clanging of chainmail. All too suddenly,
no.
all too quickly, and all too much in surround sound. You have been
no.
waylaid and surrounded. You look up, and there are 6 orcs, 6 of these insect men. They walk, and they're bipedal, but their heads are like locust. They have some of them have like stag beetle horns. There are like leathery carapaces around their body, but like their hands are like a man's, but with a weird leathery exoskeleton. They are slowly moving towards you. As the sound gets louder, you realize a little too late that they have encircled you. Now, there is clearly one that is the leader, where most of them have halberds or pole arms or spears. One of them has a sword and a shield. Yeah, the grasshoppers from Bug's Life is not a little bit more of like a human
That's
torso.
immediately what I pictured.
But as
Things
far
are
as
so scary.
vibes go, spot on, right? This one must be their captain, at least, wielding a rusty and jagged scimitar and holding a shield, in front of which is bound and fastened the rib cage of some human, or humanoid at least. More accurately, it's probably a halfling, considering the size of the ribcage. That, or just a child.
Great. Perfect.
You have a moment to react. What do you want to do?
What do you do?
Uh-oh.
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 Where? Perfect moment.
Yeah.
You're muted.
They're just frozen, I think.
Wisconsin Wi-Fi started acting up
I
just
got
when
it.
it shouldn't.
I got it, baby.
We're good. We have overcome much worse.
Ask them politely to leave.
That could work.
Hey,
We're
would you guys
resting.
move on?
Like, we're
Trying to
napping.
get rest. Yeah, we're literally just trying to get a nap.
I'm actually sleeping
Ugh.
so comfortably right now, and if I have to move because these Bugs Life guys
I'm gonna
come
be
in
really
here.
angry.
I'm gonna be real pissed.
Oh, now they're crackly far away.
Okay, it
Oh.
seems like you're not frozen anymore, but we can't hear you.
This is good stuff.
I think that.
Aren't you guys
Mark,
glad
say something again.
Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Hello, hello,
Yes.
We got
There
you.
we go.
hello, hello.
Welcome back.
We're back to normal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a minute. I have a moment to react. Right.
Yes, you do.
Pickle literally uses the moment to stop himself from vomiting the cake that he still has in his belly,
Oh no.
and he's feels like it's a successful moment. He's very short, so he's sitting on a log, and he's kind of been dangling his feet as he's been looking over at the Earl, and as he sees all of this unfold upon him, it just immediately makes him want to vomit. And then he just jumps down from the log and starts. And I'm like one step in towards heading towards the camp to wake them up.
Okay. So you
15 feet away.
Yeah, you stifle the sick within your stomach, and turn to wake everyone. As you turn and run, the orcs burst into a full sprint. Right.
Oh, no.
So you hear Pickle go, wake up! But you also hear immediately after the thumping of their feet, the awful sort of like chiming and shaking of their chainmail, as you all get up and get your wits about you. You are surrounded, blades pointed, as you all emerge from your tents immediately at spear point, at sword point. In fact, it is not just anyone, but it is Moldor who is at sword point. Moldor, you look, and the captain of
Sure.
this company has a sword pointed at you, looks you up and down for a second, turns, chitters something to another orc nearby. The orc responds in kind, and then it turns to the rest and like bellows out this odd clicking, deep rhythmic language, which you can only assume is Orcish. They all lower their weapons. And the captain puts a fat, leathery finger on you, Moldor, and goes, "Follow to keep."
Oh, okay. Let's
Bring
follow.
pet.
Yeah, let's. Why don't we get everyone?
Mulder, ask him if we can come.
Is everyone's coming or just me?
They click back and forth, and then the captain goes, "Every."
Okay. Everyone, get your stuff. Let's get going.
Okay.
Let's kind of grab our stuff and go, maybe.
We're
Moldor,
not fully
you know
rested,
these
I'm
people.
assuming.
Pardon?
We're not fully rested, I'm assuming.
You are not fully rested. No, we have. Are they still here? No. Yes.
They're coming back.
I think
Yeah.
very. Yeah.
How was
Enemies
West
to lovers,
Virginia Wi-Fi
Moldor.
better?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Can you hear us?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
There we go.
So
That'd
yeah,
be
so we'll just
spoilers.
grab all of our stuff, I guess, and like Mulder's making like a big show about like hurrying everybody, like trying to make it seem like he's really making sure everyone's going. You know.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Although the orcs don't seem particularly impatient.
Still, Dean got to impress these people.
All right.
Yep.
Of course. No, they work for a very good man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's my friend, my close personal friend.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on our way.
So yes, you're not rested, but you
told you.
are on your way. I do want to say one thing. I said there were a dozen. There's 20. There were 10 on either side. So it's less like 2 for each of you, and you know, the odds are even worse. Just
Okay.
putting
yeah.
that out there. Yeah. So you rally everyone together. Everyone, quickly packs up, and you are led through the barren woods, deeper and deeper into darkness. The treetops cover, and it feels as if you are walking through eternal night. You walk for
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take
Yeah,
one
we all
down.
do.
Play I Spy with Scam Likely.
Yeah.
I Spy with my little eye.
Are we there
Something-
yet?
Something dark.
So you guys sing 99 bottles, and you play I Spy for about 2.5 hours.
Oh
Wow.
god.
And
Oh
then
my God, I'm
you
so tired.
Eepy.
you are tired and you are eepy. And you see suddenly there's a clearing, and the sunlight shines back down on a 3-story stone keep. This is very simple, straight walls, parapets at the top. Those little arrow slits. I can't remember what they're called. There's a really fancy word for them. But like a massive oak door and a little moat around it with a single drawbridge. The company halts at the end of the moat, yells something that doesn't sound like it's in Orcish. It sounds vaguely Is anyone here religious? Any of these characters, at least?
When it's convenient, I think.
Fair.
Yeah.
Spoken like a real magician. You then would know. It sounds familiar to an old version of the common tongue of Gwirish called liturgical Gwirish. It sounds very similar to that. You hear the captain say, "Sepath ger code beyond for us." Yell it out. And then the drawbridge is lowered. You are marched along, and within the keep, within the walls, you see the keep proper. It's, that's very Norman style, slightly elevated. The ground floor, you have to walk upstairs to go up. You enter on the first floor, and then there's a couple floors above and one below. As you enter, there's the Great Hall there. It does not look like it's been well used. Dark oak and dark wood. There are, musty bear furs hanging on the wall. A chimney that has not been cleaned and is filled with ash. There's a massive throne of wrought iron on a dais on the far end of the room, and two long tables. Hanging behind the throne is a deep red, like a maroon banner that has a bone or a skull wrapped in some sort of a thorny plant. The captain turns to Moldor and goes, "You, every, downstairs. Sleep basement."
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're sleeping in the basement.
I turn
How
to
did we
the
get tied
party.
up in this?
We're not dying?
I turn to the party. I'm like, "See, I told you I'd get us here. I told you I had a place to go."
Or
Is it sleep in the Baron's house?
I take out his business card again. I'm like,
Yeah. I told you I could get us here.
This is the
This
Baron's
is
house.
it. What do you think? What do you think? Pretty nice, right? Better than sleeping in that zombie woods, huh? Old Moldor came through for you.
are captive, but sure.
No, they're just letting us sleep in the basement. That's what you do with your friends. You let them
Yeah,
sleep
of
in your
course.
basement.
Basement party.
So you guys all go down into the basement, and you can rest. So you get to roll 1d3, and that's how much you heal. Unless you are Lilith, who is a blood mage, gets to roll 1d4 because she's used to losing blood.
That's the pyramid one, right?
That's the pyramid one, yes. A d3 is just a d6, the normal Yahtzee die, where like a 1 and a 2 is a 1, a 3 and a 4 is a 2, and a 5 and a 6 is a 3. You just roll your d6, divide by 2, and if it's a half, you round up.
Okay, that
We're,
sounds like a lot of math.
It's
I got a 2.
it's some math. It's
Got a
usually-
2.
It's
Well,
the
I
most
rolled a
math
D.
you got to do for like
I
rolling
rolled a
dice.
D4 and I got a 3. So
So there you go, 3.
I add that to what I'm at.
Well, you can't go beyond your maximum HP.
My maximum HP is 10, so I can't get to 10
No.
just by eeping.
No. Not for one night,
Stupid.
no.
Stupid.
So perhaps you should try your best to garner the hospitality, the extended hospitality of the good Baron de Bonficel.
Shouldn't be too hard.
No.
Yeah, no.
No,
We're
you're
close
already good
Dumbledore, work
friends.
that magic.
You've got an in. Great. Everyone's rolled HP and is healed up, unless you're Asia and forgot how much you lost, and then I guess you're just at full health.
You just call it half. I don't care.
Yeah, it's up to you. You're good.
I
Well,
love Ulrike.
your max is 8, right? So just be 8.
It's okay. You're a thief. 8 HP is it's not a lot.
No, it is not.
No, no. But you level up fast. So, checks and balances. Anyways, while you guys are asleep, you all are disturbed in your dreams. You have visions of a lone island amid storms in a deep night, in the deep winter. A cloud gathering around it. You see the crack of lightning and one figure standing in front of it, the lightning throwing onto his face. You see part of his cheek is gone, and you see the bleached bone of his smile, the right side of his smile. Wearing, deep green robes that look like that of a biblionost, which is a priest of Gwir, or more simply, a wizard. Everyone roll a d6 for me.
Ah!
Roll
2.
2.
3.
Mark, what did you get?
2 as well.
Okay. Lilith is the only one who hears. You wake up, which is appropriate. You're a little bit of a light sleeper. And so you awake to hear hushed chanting just above you.
Oh no.
It sounds like this. Thu alle dest thas balewan ond gefermast hira bilhetum. Thu bathast in blote thara lamena untreowera firaberna. Thabastardas butan tham wodream erfaran. Thin athindung erfat wile fielwige besone. Se path ger code beyond for us. Thu a hefest death squan. Over and over and over.
That would have been
It's
a
very
weird time
long
to
prayer.
tune into
It's a
the
lot to
stream.
memorize.
Would have been a really weird time to turn into the stream. You're right. Yeah.
Sometimes when you speak in this language that you made up, it sounds like you're like saying Barcelona.
It is very Barcelona. Yeah.
I didn't
Barcelona.
make this one up, actually. This language
okay.
in Gwirish or in Foral is based off of Old English, of Anglo-Saxon.
Say,
Well,
what's the
it's
Renaissance?
Barcelona.
Is this?
So bastardas means bastards.
Mm-hmm.
That word has not changed
It's
for a millennia.
Average,
Don't let the
average
bastards
roomie
get you
behavior.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
guys seem
that's New
cool,
York
right?
City.
I've
Yeah.
had worse roommates in
am
New
I-
York.
Yeah. Am I concerned? Because I feel like I'm soothed by it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually very nice. You could lean in and just sort
Yeah.
of whisper Gwirish to me somewhere if you'd like.
Yeah.
ASMR chant.
You are lulled back to sleep by the
No, wait. I don't know. Maybe I
Oh
like
my
maybe
god.
maybe I elbow Pungo and I say, "Do you hear that?"
What are you talking about?
Does she hear it?
no.
She doesn't hear it? Okay. All right, and then I go, well, all right.
Mary, please.
What? What?
Probably figure out what it is.
Fine. All right. So, can I go investigate it? Like, if I walk up the stairs and I look around the corner.
Well, if you do, then you don't get a good night sleep and you don't heal.
Oh, I do need to heal. All right, then I'll go back to sleep. Everyone's yelling at me for not checking it out.
We're all sleeping.
No one is yelling at you at all.
Unless you're hearing more voices that are also yelling at you, and not just the voices
None of
that
us
are
have said
doing
a single word.
this weird slam poetry.
All right, well then I'm gonna choose to not be disturbed and go back to sleep.
Love it.
That's great. Yeah, it's a good point, Alessia. I wouldn't.
You know,
I would just go
I
back
think
to
everyone. I think our chat needs to know what we all wear when we sleep.
You know what? That's a great point, Arnie.
Isn't that interesting? We're not wearing like our armor, right? So we must have little sleep outfits, right?
You've gotta. Yeah. What do your PJs look like?
What are you wearing?
I'm
What are
in
you
a
wearing,
I'm
Lord?
in a full blue and white striped nightgown. I have a little candle that I'm holding, and little slippers with balls on them, and a little hat with a little ball over the top.
Amazing.
And I'm going me 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 me. That's
Are you
what I'm
holding
wearing.
the candle as you're laying down sleeping?
Yeah, and I'm holding the candle as I'm laying down sleeping in case I need to get up and walk through the night.
Ebenezer Cole core.
Yeah.
Cam
exactly.
has one of those like survivalists sleeping bags that like just the face
Yeah.
is available, but also she's wearing a sleep mask and a full face.
You're fully cocooned.
Yeah, just kind of looks like a mummified blob on the floor.
Yeah. Pickle is wearing a 25-pound bag of russet potato. Like it's like a really rough material. But then it's tied under his armpits, so it's like it's up his. It's like he's like riding a slide at the carnival. He's like up all the way, and then it's tied with a silk ribbon under his armpits, and he sleeps like this.
Yeah.
Are his legs like sticking out at the bottom? Or
Oh,
no,
they're
you're
in the
fully, like-
sack. They're in
Fully in.
Okay.
Yeah,
He could
it's a
sack
sleeping
race at
bag.
any moment.
What if he has to race someone right now,
Yeah.
3 a.m.?
Right now.
It's very scratchy, and that's what he wants. That's what's comforting to him.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith just sleeps in the nude. I think she sleeps in the nude.
It's completely
Of course.
naked.
You know,
Ready for
Yeah.
combat.
Ebenezer.
Ready to leap up at any
Everyone
moment.
uncomfortable, but yeah, that's why I'm
Good.
not getting up to check on the chanting because I'm unprepared. I gotta sleep in the nude.
You
Do you
can't
have,
just give
a
it away for
sleeping
free.
bag
you
you're in,
know?
or are you just really starfished out there?
No, I'm starfish. Yeah, red eagle. No,
Everyone's
it's-
back is to you.
Are the potatoes included? This chat is killing me.
They're long gone.
Julianne, what's you
I'm
wearing?
in a 6X gigantic t-shirt, very much giving Mom I threw up.
Yeah.
But I also have a sleeping bag like Scams that just is around the face. But in there, I have my haunting kids long tee that goes past my knees.
Is there anything on the
I
tee?
kinda-
What does it say?
Yeah, what does the T
It's
say?
just like white and shabby. No, it says my best friend went to New York and all I got out of it was this t-shirt.
Yeah,
Not
perfect,
New York,
yeah.
but somewhere from
Yeah.
this land.
Oh, New York. It's New York.
No, it says New York.
New
Yeah,
York,
yeah,
sure.
New queer.
And everybody's always like, New queer.
It's got the Statue of Liberty on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna also add that Lilith has a CPAP machine. She's naked, but she has a CPAP machine.
Like it's
You
made out of
heard
like
the
wood and
chanting over
burlap.
that?
And does the Earl have a
I don't
pajama
watch
outfit?
Yeah,
Yeah, what is the Earl wearing? Earl is literally in
He's got
bananas.
silk.
Earl,
silk boxers.
yeah, Earl has like
Matching
nice
mold.
silk
Matching mold.
boxers with like hearts
Yeah,
on
well,
them,
he's wearing. Yeah,
and then he
he's
keeps
wearing
his
one of
chef hat
Moldor's
on
old.
at all times.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She probably couldn't even hear the chanting, to be honest. No.
Yeah, like
Just
No one
between
can
the
hear it over the CPAP machine.
the CPAP machine is just blaring. We make you
No
sleep in
one's
another
at
room
full
because you're naked and loud.
She just hears it as like a drone, and then there's.
She's on one side of the basement, and we're way over there, backs turned.
Okay.
Yeah, I need someone to animate that. Yeah, for
oh
sure.
my god.
Oh, whew. Okay. So PJ
Okay.
roll call. Done.
Successful
good
PJ
use
roll
of time.
call. You know
Yeah.
what? Oh,
Good call, Arnie.
you guys are gonna get you get your experience for both the zombies and as Arnie so eloquently put it, completing the quest of meeting and befriending Moldor. And I'll throw a little extra in there for the PJ roll call because that was really funny and that made me cry. So that's gonna be 360 experience each.
Nice.
Hey.
Wait, also that does remind me, I missed the zombie experience point dole out because I think that's when our sound got weird. Or one of the
Oh,
Well,
times.
this is you're getting it
But
now.
what was
You are officially
Yeah,
getting
this
it
is-
now. Like I told you, it
Yeah,
was
this is getting wrapped up.
44, but it's 360 total since last session.
So
Great.
360 total since last session.
So you guys should all be at around, I think, 4,360, with the exception of Moldor because he missed the first adventure.
So, do you know off the top of your head what I would be at? If not, it doesn't matter. I'll just put plus 360, level 2 plus 360.
Yeah. Whatever the minimum for level 2 is for the bard, I can't look at it on the Discord because then I would lose all
Sure,
of
yeah,
my
break everything.
things.
Yeah, I'll
But
find
whatever the minimum is, add 360. You know what? You add 720 to the minimum because I'm sure you were adventuring and doing something else.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's Moldor. He's the great. He's
I was
Moldor
doing-
the
I
great.
was doing so much stuff, actually.
Alessia made a great point. The orcs are probably like, these people don't shut the fuck up down there.
The reason they're chanting is because they're putting a spell on the floor.
Start like giggling and kicking and like having a sleepover
So
in your
literally when the
basement.
Dutchman has to give SpongeBob back.
Moldor is doing a live reading of "She's the Man."
Great. Sure.
It's like a bedtime
Her
story.
bedtime story. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of watching it.
So,
It's one of those things where you can't stop giggling.
So you guys wake up and you're rested.
But the orcs come down and like, guys, you have to get up early tomorrow. Maybe it's time to cool it. But it makes me think of like when your mom would come in the room and you'd be like,
Yeah, we're
Guys,
all like
pretend
immediately.
to be asleep,
Come
the
downstairs,
orcs
we're
are
like-
coming.
So unfortunately, your slumber party
Okay,
comes to
sorry.
an end.
Oh
ahead.
man.
You gotta go to bed because you know some of you guys got stabbed and clawed by the zombies earlier.
Boo.
You wake up, you feel a little better. Oh, thanks for the raid.
we got a
Woo!
raid.
We got a raid. Welcome.
Hey, okay, pause for 1 second. Raiders, hello and welcome. We are Dungeons and Donations. We are raising money for a family that is, going through it in Palestine. They have been displaced over 10 times. Their house is destroyed. They're all very sick and are, overcome with illnesses. Their GoFundMe is half funded at 35,000, I think. Their goal is 60. So if you would like to donate to a great cause and have it affect the game in real time, you can donate to the GoFundMe, screenshot the donation, and then email it, as you can see up in the upper right-hand corner, to askmarebear.com@gmail. We already have someone give out an advantage. We have a couple of mystery blessings to come. So if you want to affect the game, you can donate and do a good cause and cause some chaos. And sticking around and watching the stream helps, even if you can't donate. Okay, so back to it.
Back to it. So you guys wake up. You're still giggling, kicking your feet, and an orc, or the orc captain, the only one who seems to be able to speak a little bit of Weirish common, comes down, and goes, "Baron, see you. Follow."
Moldor straps into his way too small jester costume, and this gets it sort of ready and very presentable for his close personal friend, Baron Bonficel, and sort of once again like ushers everyone, being like, "Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We gotta go."
Oh God, I'm naked. I have to put on clothes.
Oh, Lilith.
All right.
So yeah, we shuffle upstairs.
Great. You're led up to the Great Hall, and there are just a bunch of not a bunch. There's like probably 4 orcs in there. They're standing guard and sort of milling about, kind of near the door. The captain leads you up past the gallery, up to the 2nd floor, where there is a sort of a study war room of sorts. There's a great big oak table in the center, a map of the barren woods with various little like pieces of wood the size of a chess piece laid out to show various keeps and units you can surmise at least. There's a small little library in a corner, and you see a gentleman. Short, young man who has already like a thinning black hair, like wiry black hair comb over. He
Love it.
is in like chainmail. There's a helmet on the desk. He's got a flowing red mantle of velvet behind him. His
I
fingers,
see why he and Moldor might know each other.
his fingers are
Click,
adorned with beautiful gold and silver rings, and there is a shield with like the image of a skull in like sort of bas relief out of steel, resting up against a warhammer that are both sort of leaning against the library. His back is to you. There's a little window that you can see out past, like, over the walls in the direction of the moat. Presumably, he could have seen you from here as you were entering yesterday. He turns and he goes,
Before he can say a word, Moldor goes, "Bonficel, you old bastard, you old horse thief, how the hell are you?" And then he steps forward to offer a handshake up.
well, Moldor, this is quite a surprise.
No.
I don't...
You wouldn't believe it. I was just wandering around in your area, and my wonderful friend has a curse. And you know, as soon as someone has a curse, you know exactly where I'm taking them.
That's
I'm
crazy.
bringing them to my close personal friend, Baron Bonficel.
Moldor.
How the hell have you been?
Moldor,
What are
it
you
has
up
been
to?
too long. It really has.
Well, I've been adventuring. I'm making a name for myself here. I'm doing unbelievable work.
I've come up into my own as well. My father, he has passed, and so I am the Lord of Bonficel Keep.
And it looks so good on you. I must say, the accommodations last night were remarkable.
Thank
We were
you.
so comfortable.
Oh, wonderful. I'm pleased that my help was not too disturbing for you and your fine and ravishing guests. As he looks directly at Lilith.
Well, yes. No, everyone was very.
Lilith is speechless.
I step forward. I'm like, there were radishes last night.
Everyone was.
Ravishing, but I wouldn't know a gremlin to understand the word. It's quite above you. Anyways,
Yes, yes. I do not like this guy.
Well,
so fine
Not
Miss
expect a
Twist.
bougie guy to have a touch of racism. Come on.
I noticed that my potato sack is sticking out of my backpack, and I hastily shove it back in.
Fine Mistress, what curse has befallen you?
A bunch of pixies got mad at me for being a little sassy, and they put a curse on me that now every time that I'm sassy, my nose grows
Miserable.
half an inch. As you can see, my nose doesn't usually look like this.
Oh, I think it is quite becoming of you, Miss Twist.
Oh.
But if you want it removed,
Sit on that face right there, like.
What'd you say?
But I
What'd you
can
say?
use this later.
Just sit on that face right there. Has a whole
The
function.
Baron is unsure if he wants to remove it.
well, I could perchance remove this curse for you. It would be no problem for me. I'm quite skilled magically.
He is. He's very good.
Thank you, Mordor.
Hold on.
Now, if I were to help you out, perchance you would be able to help me in return.
Oh God.
It seems
I
incredibly
won't-
fair to me.
Murder.
Oh no, no! I would never ask.
I draw the line.
I would never ask a friend to murder, only a stranger.
Okay. Well, what is the favor?
There are some meddlesome wogues who have broken into my family crypt. They have stolen an important artifact.
Kind of hard to pack.
It is a horn.
Yeah. What's it look like?
A horn.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get a cut of it.
Oh no,
Corn?
no, a horn,
Baron.
like a horn, a horn.
Woo! A horn.
Precisely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like.
So they
Yes.
make it out of you.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, okay.
if I remove this curse, which I am so sorry these meddlesome fae have bestowed upon you, they are twixy and unremarkable.
I agree.
But these wogues, they stole it. Chamber ago, would so they could not have gotten far. I believe
Oh, okay.
they have taken up in Ashtop, or by its old name, you may know it as Mirror View.
Say again.
We
Hungo
prefer
is
the
looking
Bond
around
Bissell
so lost.
pronunciation of Ashtop.
Hongo doesn't know what's going on. What?
No idea.
Ashtop.
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 Okay. Does anyone know where that is? Holdor?
Why not send your orc boys out? Why task us with this?
Well, my help, my orcs, are otherwise indisposed. Patrolling the barren wastes and running other errands for me. I could send them. My captain, Gluck, is quite capable, but I would prefer to use Providence when it has fallen before me.
An eye for an eye. I get it. You know, you can't
Precisely,
just.
mistress.
Yeah.
A nose for a
You can't-
horn.
A
A
nose
nose
for
for
a
a
horn.
Mungo
on.
says
How
yuck
apt.
pretty loudly.
Moldor, you always had a way with words.
Yeah.
Maybe
Thank you.
speak to me, waiter. I would like to commission a poem.
Oh. I think I know exactly what kind of poem you'll be needing.
This is why you and I have always been great friends.
Yes, of course.
Now,
M's jaw
Always
is
happy
on
to help an old
floor.
friend.
We're all just.
I'm literally like,
I'm it back and forth.
The poem does have piano underscoring. We know that.
Yeah.
It will need that.
now I can point out on the map where the old ruins of Ashtop are, and I'm certain that between Moldor and someone who seems to be so experienced in patrolling the wilds, your friend here has the look of a ranger about them. Yes, you. You seem
Ranger.
quite capable.
Ranger?
Ranger, yes.
Ranger.
Yes, that's what I said.
Gotcha.
Go with.
Wittily.
Yes.
Awkward. Anyways,
With-
so I will remove this curse once you have returned the horn to me.
Okay, well, I would really like my nose to return back to normal. So, you guys ready to go?
Point us in the right
Let's
direction.
face
How-
In
these
the right
woes.
direction.
Let's face these woes.
well, if I may be so bold as to speak, as the man of this house, it seems you
Everyone
all
shut up. The
may-
man of the house is talking.
It seems you all may be a little injured. Perhaps you could
We
stay
are.
for a few more days. Enjoy my hospitality.
This is giving
Yeah, I'm
Green Knight
fine.
in a big way.
Please.
That sounds
How-
great to me, guys.
I have not
How
had
far away-
company of a more, shall we say, queerish sort for quite some time.
What?
Oh,
He's
don't worry about it. It's a joke
What were you
between
just
me
saying,
and
Aisha?
Moldor.
Yes.
Missing
All
out.
of his
You
friends
mean
are
that.
orcs.
Moldor and I should say. My father would beat me if he was still alive.
He was an angry man.
May he rest in peace.
Yes.
How far of a journey is it to
Our adversaries?
Ashtop.
this place?
The
Also,
Woolens.
by the way, what he was
Ruins.
trying to say,
Ruins.
as its old name, is Mirror View,
Mirror view.
Your review.
but that came
Mirror
out as
View.
Mirror View.
Miwa.
Mirror view.
So,
Okay,
Mirror
okay.
View.
How long of a journey to View?
To Ashtop, it is just 2 days.
Why did the name change?
Because it got burned down. So now it's ashy.
Hmm.
And it's
Can't
a,
argue with
As
that.
it does.
it's a little easier to say for us Bonthicels.
It got burned down. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Got burned
Passive
down.
voice there.
You guys think we should hang out another day and sleep,
mean-
or should we get going?
Are you
I'm
kidding
all
me?
about
Basement
hanging
slumber
out.
party?
Another basement slumber party.
Oh, please, if you want, you don't have to stay in the basement. That was at the discretion of my orc, Captain Gluck. I have bedding and ample room up here, and even in the master's chambers,
Oh.
1 floor up.
We prefer to all sleep together.
Camaraderie.
I'm fine
separating
if it's
Camaraderie is
helpful.
one of the greatest things under the suns.
I'm fine with everyone having their own room if it makes this easier for everybody.
I thought we were on the same
Baron-
page, guys. I thought we liked.
Baron,
Fungo's like
I-
distressed about the fact that we're not hanging out together.
Baron, I gotta.
You just made it sound like
quick.
we're a package deal.
Baron, before we retire, before we make any decisions like this, I think the whole crew's got to know what's going. What are you wearing when you're going to sleep?
Oh,
What do
you want to
what's
know what
going on? What do
my
you like to sleep
my
in?
pajamas?
I would like to
situation
do a
is
quick
like?
pajama check-in.
Kind of all would, yeah.
No. Why would you ever take the hospitality of a host whom you do not know how they sleep? I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
Correct. That's an old
makes
adage.
sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like to sleep with, and this is an old family tradition. I like to wrap myself in a nice bear pelt. I gird it about my loins, and then I let the claws hang down to my kneecaps.
Mm-hmm.
Fungo's turning green in the face. I'm just looking it around like, what's happening?
I find that my upper torso gets hot when I sleep, but not my legs, so they need to be wrapped. And nothing is warmer
Hell
than,
yeah.
than bear fur.
Yeah,
Sort of
absolutely.
hesitate for a second, and then I ask, are the claws sharp?
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
I was given this
No
pelt-
explanation.
Yeah, actually,
Your
yeah.
imagination.
I was given this pelt is full stop.
Yeah.
They
Man.
were?
You know
This
what?
guy
I don't know
rules.
about you- I don't know about you guys, but I feel comfortable staying in the home of a man that sleeps like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, well
This
that's
factor went up. For sure.
that's wonderful to
It's
hear.
honest, at least.
Great. Well, then I must, unfortunately, return to my duties as Baron de Bonticel, but perhaps later, I could have, we could employ someone to entertain us as we feast.
Maybe our pet zombie.
Excuse me.
Oh, this. Ah, yes. Well, we were in the woods. We were attacked, and in the process of it, as per usual, when I'm around a group, one took a very special liking to me. You know how it is, and so now I have yet another devoted follower, sort of wandering
An
among.
apprentice, I believe you called him.
An apprentice, yes. He's learning magic very well. He can pull his own leg off and put it right back on.
Oh, wow. That is quite an impressive feat.
And well, good, very funny pun.
Thank you, Mordor.
He pulls his leg off, and
Oh, yes. No, that was on purpose.
yes, I could tell. Yes, yes, very good.
Oh, well, this has all been very fun and fantastic and lovely to meet all of you, one of you in particular, literally. So, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
We wave him through the door as he leaves.
So you,
Wow,
you get out of...
that guy rules so much, exactly like I remember him. Just
Fungo
so
was sweating.
fun. God, that
Sweating,
was
and I'm going,
great.
did that guy freak anybody else like he freaked me out?
He's
I don't know
so
what's going on.
fun.
Just, I take a step away from Moldor.
Gosh, I have missed hanging out with him. You know, they don't make men like that very often.
It's really difficult for me to drop out of that voice now.
Good, yeah.
So you guys...
Just use it around the house, I say.
We do.
I think that's enough for now. So we, you guys are free to hang out and rest up. Moldor does have a not Moldor, sorry, the Baron does
One and the
have
same.
like a pretty good kitchen, pretty good larder. He provides meals for you guys and hosts you for at least 2 nights, which I presume would be as long as it takes for everyone to heal up and get back to full health.
Awesome.
During both of those evenings, he implores Moldor to sing a little ditty, do a little show,
Yes.
It.
and
He breaks out into Wicked.
Moldor and the Earl do like a what's that?
A top hat bit.
yeah, a
Soft
little
shoe.
vaudeville bit.
Yeah, like a little pantomimed.
They do.
What's that song from Singing in the Rain? Like
Oh my
Do
goodness.
Poco Loco from Coco.
oh, Poco Loco.
We do a song that was popular like 100 years ago and has some real dated lyrics. it's
A little problematic.
it's really problematic.
Baron loves it though.
Loves
Yeah,
it.
Baron thinks it's good. This is one of his dad's
this
favorite
is,
tunes.
In his opinion, culture has just moving backwards in the last century. Moldor,
There's just things you can't say anymore.
you have impeccable taste.
Thank you.
No,
Yes.
Thank you, friend.
Ugh, so nice to see my friend again.
So I think now is a really good time for us to take a little break. You guys will be at full health, and then we
I
will
love that.
head out to capture some rogues, or as the Baron would say, capture some wogues.
Wogues, these wascally wogues.
These wascally
These
wogues.
rascally wogues.
While we're out, I was thinking I would love for chat to come up with an idea for, as we're staying in the castle for 2 days. What's a room we stumble on that's super fucking weird? Like, what's the idea for like we stumble into a room in his thing and it just kind of like, what? And that's it. It's just that's all we need to.
Yeah, it's
come up
not.
with an
it's
idea.
not like evil or
It's not fucked
upsetting.
up.
It's
Yeah.
very, it's very strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not what you don't walk into a keep and go that it has this room.
Walk in and we all immediately walk out.
Yeah, exactly. Turn around. Leave.
No
That
questions,
was
just
late, man.
I will
Never talk
read the
about
chat right before we come back, and I will let you guys know which suggestion
That's your homework.
is
full
canon.
horn.
We'll
Okay.
take a good 10.
I
Does
think
that sound good?
Yeah. Sounds great.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We'll be back. Bye, chat. We'll see you soon.
Bye, chat. Your
We're going, and then I'll just adjust this later because this is a little too big. Yeah, that's a secret that'll help us later. There we go, and sound is back on TikTok. Hello and welcome back. Thank you all for sticking around. Very much appreciate that. As far as the rooms go, I know, like, Twitch chat, you guys were all kind of building one thing together, which is really good. So TikTok, you can't see this. I'm going to read it for you. Thank you, Queen Street, for the summary. Twitch came up with a room that is full of chinchillas with top hats and fedoras, with Brat summer green walls, with a chandelier, and then peanuts in the drawers, and peanut dust on the floors, and then Roblox bedding, which is a great idea and incredible. But I feel like I saw something in TikTok that was like, it's just a room filled with like inflatable dolls. Holiday inflatables is what was actually said. But for me, I like the idea of like inflatable dolls. What do you guys feel like? This is a collaborative.
They have top hats, they have canes, they're doing little shows. They're rolling around in the peanut dust. Oh no, we can't hear this. He might be into taxidermy. Hey, we can't be heard.
What? Hold on. No.
Oh no.
Oh wait. Okay. Hold on. No. This is. I can do this. Speak.
Speak.
Whoa,
Spanish.
princess.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
This
There we
is
go.
this is
Okay.
a different like preset thingy in OBS, and so I didn't add whatever it was that solved it. I didn't add it here.
Right.
That doesn't matter at all. Okay, cool. Anyways,
So we come across a room.
you come across
The
a
I think
room
it's-
Are the
I mean-
chinchillas in cages?
with chinchillas in cages,
Oh, okay.
that
Oh,
have
they are
fedoras
cages?
and chandeliers and
We're free.
what?
They're
That
free
sounds
range
like-
chinchillas.
I think they're free range. Yeah. Oh no, it's cages.
They are.
They have little houses.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So he's got well, I'm just going to simplify into the rodent room, and then he also has an inflatable room.
Okay.
Pungo finds that one and just slowly
Double cannon.
closes the
I like
door.
it.
And they're both canon. Both of these things definitely are true about
Yeah.
the Baron de Bon.
He's a cool guy.
This
He's a good guy and he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Each
We
time
know
we
you
discover
think so.
we discover the chinchilla room, Muldor and I first, and then we discover the inflatable doll room. And each time he says those words, he's a cool guy. And each time I turn to him slower
Yeah.
and just
He's a good guy. He's a cool guy.
I don't want
This
to talk to him. I
rules.
just want full HP, man.
You gotta talk to
You
him.
can
He's
do-
fun as
It's
hell.
his business. I just want full HP.
He
I'm
is
just glad he's
fun
not
as
here in
hell.
this room.
Or is he?
No, he's not. You guys are good. I'm
Doing
trying
Baron
to make
stuff.
this all nice and cinematic. It's the crew.
There's Lilith looking hot as hell.
Yeah, and then oh god, the one in the front is Pungo. No, this is Scam. Yeah, that's Scam. And then,
Haha, my plan is working.
yeah, it really is. It very much is. It's very difficult to tell the difference. So we're not quite on this map yet, but since we're gonna be at this location, I figured might as well bring up the map, and then people can see, and be reminded of what you all look like. So you guys rest 2 more nights. You have a, if eerie and a little uncanny stay with the Baron de Bon de Sel.
Some might say romantic. Some might say sensual.
Some might. Would
Some
Lilith?
might. Some named Moldor might. No. Lilith was thinking about it, and then she saw the inflatable room and got a little spooked.
Really kind of disappoints me that the
That's
inflatable
so hard.
room is what threw you off and not the other stuff.
I love chinchillas.
Oh,
The music number was great. They had really
There's
worked hard on
blow-up
that.
that
They went
had-
full out.
There's a blow up that has Lilith written on it.
I was gonna say they kind of looked like Lilith, some of them.
That's I
That's
was
the
thinking
best.
that too. That I was like, what if all the inflatables look like Lilith? Hold on, we're
We
having.
got them rush ordered.
Carter's fixing.
I'm
He
trying.
just makes them
I don't know
himself.
why that's so annoying, because it was working and should work. We'll just do this again and throw it back in. Can't get a test. Orchids? No? Maybe? Hey!
Oh.
Hey, we got a raid too!
Double raid.
Bubbles! It's Bubbles! Bubbles Kavanaugh!
Oh, hey.
Yes, it works.
Rating!
Great. Hi, Raiders. Hi, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh my gosh, Bubbles, thank you so much for bringing your audience over here. Appreciate it. Hold on. I'm shouting out Bubbles because we don't have that.
Bubbles.
Set. Bubbles is my friend from Long Island Theater.
Oh.
The theater.
Okay. So for Raiders, to catch you up, we are doing a charity stream to raise money for the Al-Magari family who are having a real bad time in Palestine. Their house is wrecked. They are overcome with illness and diseases, and their GoFundMe is at 35,000. Their goal is 60. We're trying to help get them there every bit at a time, every little bit at a time. If you want to affect the game in real time with your donations, you can email me a screenshot of your GoFundMe donation. And you can choose from that little list right there about if you want to give a mystery blessing, if you want to give an advantage to someone. We've had a couple already. We have some mystery blessings to come, some advantages. So yeah. So if you want to donate and be included in the game, go right ahead. But also watching helps with the viewership, get the stream out there to more people who might be able to donate. So welcome in. We have just stayed at the Baron von Thistle's. He has a Fortnite accent and he's in love with my character.
That's pretty presumptuous of you, princess.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I knew he was here in these rooms.
He's immediately negging. Immediately starts negging.
You have a room filled with blow-up dolls that look like me, so I can only assume.
I'm pretty sure that was an
yeah.
illusion. That can't be true.
Three of them had CPAP machines, though.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, that's
the fifth.
the other.
The fifth exists in this in this world.
It's a different fifth, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, my character for the Raiders who are getting caught up, my character has a curse upon her in which whenever she's sassy, her nose grows half an inch. The Baron will remove the curse if we do a favor for him and go get a horn from
Raiders.
Some robes.
The family Wowens.
Oh, right.
He horny.
Yeah.
Horny.
Yeah. So you guys, I don't need that right now. There were some thieves who stole a horn from a family crypt. It's probably important that I say all of that at least once out of accent so that all of you know what is actually going on. You rest and you journey for 2 days. Due to your keen awareness, Pungo, after having seen where Ashtab is on a map, you're easily able to navigate. Every once in a while, you might have to climb a tree. One of the few trees you can find that don't have zombies strung up in them. But you can, you climb the tree and you find the sun, and then you orient yourself and you find the bark moon, which, in case I haven't mentioned it, at least on stream, I think you guys know about this as players, but the bark moon is one of the 3 moons of Forel, which is just a giant green leafy moon that is connected to the world by a giant tree trunk. And so it is like the due south of everything on this continent, and is a really easy way to navigate and orient yourself with. So you get up, you peek over the canopy, you find the bark moon, you be sure to put it on your left, and you know that you're headed west, and you continue on. The zombies that infest these woods pay you no mind.
Perfect.
Perhaps it is because of your newfound friendship and camaraderie with the Earl of Banana Pants, which is, the zombie that you have befriended. Yes, 2 suns, 3 moons. 5 gods. And they are each connected to one of those celestial objects. Perhaps it's another reason that you are passed over by the undead. But you journey for 2 days without incident until you come upon a small little. The terrain begins to get a little hillier, and then there is a mountain that you can see. Small, nothing crazy. I guess maybe even just a large hill, if we're being totally honest about size. But there is a river, a stream, that has been running out from the direction of the mountain. You put 2 and 2 together, and it's incredibly easy on the second day for you to navigate. You find eventually the stream opens up into a small lake, perfectly still and placid, beautiful. The sun shining down on it, and occasionally the sun isn't quite so high up in the sky at this point in the year that it is always down on the lake. It will hide behind the mountain at certain points and certain hours of the day. But all around it, this lake forms a kind of like a bowl, and there are hills all around, and you can see on the north shore, on the north bank, on a hill, there is a small ruin. Let me see if something's happening. Okay. You see there was a small ruin, and you immediately put 2 and 2 together. This has to be Ashtop. Ashtop on the map was right next to a lake with a mountain on the other side.
Sunshine and Stories donated for a magic potion, just so you know. I have it written down.
Oh, fantastic.
But they said whoever could use it, so if we want to... I don't know what the magic potion deal is. So
well, it depends. It's random.
Decide. It's random.
So how about Sunshine, if you want to just pick someone at random, or we'll have one of the players go dibs, and that's how we'll do that.
Okay, I just have it written down.
Okay, great, cool. There's a potion up for grabs. Just so you know, there is a slight chance it's poisonous.
Great.
But usually they're really good.
Okay.
So you guys make your way up from the riverbank, and you are pretty close to the ruins. You can see just over, there's like a slight root of a mountain. You can see there is a side passage. This is Talespire, Queen Suite. There's a side passage that you can use that seems to wind up a little bit. Might be slightly more clandestine. You could just continue to go up the slope of the mountain and head straight towards it, or if you guys wanted to, you could investigate a little bit more and see if there is another way up into the ruins that you don't know about.
This is so beautiful. It just looks like the Pacific Northwest. I'm just so lost in it.
It does. I just hiked this for real.
Yeah, this is so beautiful.
I'd say we take that passage on the left there.
On the
The
side.
northwest passage?
I'll move in so you guys can. Oh no. There's this little secret passage here you can see.
Pickle Swift with the eagle eyes.
Yeah, I think if Pickle Swift knows about it, it's got to be a good move. We can take that.
Yeah, let's go into the
Geo
creepy
guesser
doorway.
time.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, great.
And this is so beautiful.
And
Oh, and there we go.
yeah,
Wow. We just flew through the air.
yeah, you do that. You all fly through
Amazing.
the air. You're right here, starting to like approach this hidden or side passageway when you hear a voice call out from up above the ruins. Someone has a bow and arrow
Oh,
pointed at you.
Hulk Hogan?
Oh.
I mean, not quite Hulk Hogan, but
Oh no.
I don't know, man.
whoa. This map is too detailed. So this rogue, you know, bandana,
Whoa.
giant longbow, a wascally Wogue, has an arrow notch in his longbow. He goes, "Halt! What's your business?"
He's gonna go Hulk.
Halt!
Do I recognize him? My like network of Wogues.
Roll a D100 for me.
Oh my gosh.
So that's
We're
the
about
two
to get Hollywood
D10s.
Hulk Hogan.
10th place. 29?
29? No, you do not recognize this rogue.
Damn,
Okay.
that would have been helpful.
Oh,
Maybe.
Again, I say, state your business.
Moldor,
Right.
take it away.
What? Me? Okay, I get pushed forward into the front, and say, yes, good evening, kind countrymen. We were simply on a leisurely jaunt through the beautiful forest here when, we've been sort of, we've run into you. There's no need for violence. We're simply navigating the woods. Who are you?
I'm a stranger, and I intend to keep it that way. You can go
Damn.
hiking somewhere
Bad
else.
vibes off this guy. Bad vibes off this guy.
Wait. Let me. I push Moldor aside and say, wait, hold on. Let me try.
Yeah, please.
And so I go up to Hulk Hogan and I
You're
flutter
so
my
far
eyelashes
away.
at him.
You go up to
We're
him?
far away from him.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are at the
I
base
move
of the
forward,
mountain.
and I
Still.
Just
Oh,
pull
okay.
your
So I
pull your
move forward
bustier
towards-
down or whatever you have.
Yeah. I do like a little like if you get pulled over by a cop and like push him up and I flutter my
You
eyelashes
take him to the ground?
and I say, would you? Hey, we're just trying to pass through. We're just simple adventurers. Won't you please let us pass?
And again, your nose is 6 to 10 inches long, right?
Yeah, but she's got a killer rack. I mean, it makes up for it.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Nobody's
It's
looking
tough
at the
to- but
nose.
in fact, actually, from the angle, with the nose and the shadow that it casts, it looks like the cleavage is even longer.
Wow,
larger.
the longest cleavage.
Longest
Can't tell you how
cleavage.
often, I can't tell you how often I
Hulk
love a
Hogan
good
height.
long cleave.
Scam is just between Lilith and Mulder with a fake mustache,
Whoa.
and like glasses, like just like nodding at everything they say.
And I'm wondering
And
if
now-
big.
I'm wondering
Mulder
if any of
has-
us have shield.
Mulder has no idea who this is now. this is just a new person in the party.
The rogue hesitates for a moment, and then
I said,
Give him the old one.
Pointing at her boobs. I'm pointing at her rack.
We're just
Running up at them.
Up and up, yeah.
I mean,
Roll to see if this guy's a pervert. That's that's what we need to know.
I already have.
do the old pervert roll.
It gave me a non-answer. It was like maybe,
Oh,
you know.
maybe he's a pervert.
Yeah,
Okay.
like depends on his kink. Wait, is his kink
Already
noses?
have.
It is.
I
He
do-
scratches for a little bit and goes, I mean, like you guys look. Sure, yeah, you hike wherever you need. But
Okay.
Thanks.
we don't have a whole lot of food to share, so maybe some
Just
of you
call
could
up-
get lost.
Is it a cool ruin? You guys hiking
Yeah.
it too?
Yeah,
You guys
actually,
have
that's a really
basement
good
we can
question.
sleep in?
We're on a ruin tour. I just wanna
How
see a
cool
ruin.
is that ruin?
Ancient ruins. We're actually in
Are there
Ancient
stairs
Ruins
in
101.
it?
This is
Are
our
the stairs
professor.
intact?
Wait, hold on. That seems suspicious.
What?
Wait, what? No! No! Not suspicious.
Well, I am a little distracted at the moment, if I'm being honest. So yeah, sure. There's not much to it, but come on up.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Thank you. We need to mark it off our map.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
All right.
Yeah, little night peanuts.
Oh,
Night.
Yeah. Okay, so we're up here now. He's letting us come,
Come up.
he is letting you come up. And
Okay, okay.
our
Generous.
boy is in a tree. There he is.
Google Gadget
that?
Wings, whoever did that.
Where's ours? Not. Is there a zombie?
Yes, there is.
Okay,
There's
cool.
all 6 of you guys. You
Alright.
guys.
With the chef.
Yeah, he's the chef. Boop. You guys enter. He's gonna come down to meet you guys. Actually, he's there. The door doesn't quite open all the way, but it cracks open just a little bit. And you guys are able to come into like a main hall. There is some sort of a courtyard. You can see 2 halflings.
Sorry.
Stop.
I'm
Got her. How will we ever explain this to anyone?
I'm so sorry, TikTok. You just can't see chat.
Marielle.
sorry.
Marielle's useless for the next 10 minutes.
It really is.
Somebody said
Julia-
jorking my peanuts, and Marielle's just out. That's it. No more playing.
Oh. Said peanuts. Just beating this
Peanuts.
peanut joke into the ground. Oh.
We went from night peanuts with an N-I-G-H-T to K-N-I-G-H-P, night peanuts, then peanuts, and then Jorgen my peanuts. Just to fill y'all in this way.
Oh my god.
Might be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
D&D is an extremely serious game.
It is. It's very serious.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
so we see 2 halflings
Two
and this sort of
halflings.
wizard-looking lad.
The
Yes.
traveler.
And this wizard-looking lad is a biblionost. You can tell by his robes.
And so this is...
Wow.
Oh.
Is this who he said? Did we... We didn't hear that from him that a biblionost stole the...
No. He said they were
Horn.
rogues.
Wogues, yes.
Wogues.
Clothes.
But of course, they stole from him, so they must be Wogues.
Yeah, correct.
Where are they?
So we're
Well,
up
I
there
guess-
with them now.
Yeah, you guys are up here. You're in the ruins essentially. The
Can I make
the guy with the longbow
some sort of...
still has a little bit of
yes.
like a uphill advantage on you just to keep things safe. And before I do any more, what does Moldor want to do?
Moldor's just like, I just want to like do like a, you know, like the Denzel thing where I scan the area and try to figure out where like, do I see a horn?
I want to do that too.
Yeah, sure. All of you look,
bullet
and
time.
you can see right at the base of this, like right by the fire, near this one halfling, is in fact a horn.
Is that the
it's like a
horn?
goat's horn. It's or
Is
a
that-
ram's
is it
horn,
there?
I should
Is it-
say. It
Is it the thing that looks like a
twisted.
dildo?
Yeah, well, there's no... I couldn't get a horn, really, so this is actually like a mounted dragon skull that I then, like, pulled under and hid.
Submerged,
And turned a little
yeah.
bit. So that's why it's, like, pointed up.
Well, it does look okay.
Amazing. Amazing.
Giving phallic.
Yeah, it yeah. Okay, that's the horn then.
It's the horn. It's the best I could do.
Okay, well, it's really nice. Great job.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It is in reality though, not in Talespire. It is jet black and like slightly ribbed in red. So like, you know how they'll be slightly discolored as they like rib up? It's red right there. But like otherwise an ebony black. The three that are around the fire turn and silently sort of just behold you all, and hold you in you know, cautiously in their gaze, while the rogue continues to speak to you all and goes, so, ruins, huh?
Oh yeah, we've been hiking a while, and there's a lot in these barren woods as we've traveled past them and through them and to where we are here now.
So many
And,
ruins.
All the roads.
They're so old. We just wanted to kind of take a break, get a snack break. You guys eating snacks?
You guys got trail mix?
You guys
You guys gotta get
peanuts?
your phone.
No, we don't have any trail mix, but I gotta say, now that you guys are up here, one of your party members looks a little sick.
Oh no,
Oh.
he's just that. He's like
Oh
that.
no, that's just, he's yeah.
He's just really
That's just-
pale,
that's
doesn't
just-
get out in the sun a lot.
Pale.
That's
Pale.
my
And he,
that's
like,
my
lifts
apprentice.
up a hand that's like slightly boned and rotten. Immediately, he draws the string back and goes, "Okay, oh no, I don't like this. I don't care how big your boobs are. What's going on?"
All right, Moldor is going to immediately throw his smoke bomb.
I said you got one.
I take out my crossbow. I take out my boner.
Yeah. I was going to use it last session, but I didn't need to use it, so now I'm going to use my smoke bomb.
Well, good job. They are, in fact, surprised. And there was a fear to be cast, so I'm going to roll. Oh, what would your morale be, good sir?
Magic.
My morale?
No. This guy that I'm rolling for. I'm gonna say he does pass. You throw down the smoke bomb. There is like a great crack of thunder that happens, which was definitely not a part of the smoke bomb, or at least any other smoke bomb you've ever thrown. And
Yeah, it
there is
absolutely
like a
scares
slight,
the shit out of me.
Yeah, there's a slight green light that flashes out as you throw the smoke bomb down. But you
hear
guys,
Moldor like gets thrown down. He goes, "Ah, fuck!"
you guys do,
And we all just shake our heads.
yeah. You've all got surprise. Oh, I'll put. He would be down there. You all have a surprise round, because of the smoke bomb. So we don't have to roll initiative for this first round of combat. I do need to know if anyone wants to cast a spell.
My question is, does me initiating combat with the smoke bomb, is that my turn, or am
No.
I getting a turn here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's not
Carter,
your
do
action.
you want me? We have a whole bunch of things that have racked up, like donation-wise. Do you want me to like bring you the paper I wrote it down on? Would that help you?
Yes.
Or
Sure.
okay.
1 second, please, everyone, and thank you again for your generosity.
Yes, I think
This
they're
might
all going
take
to
a
be
while,
used
you
right
guys.
here. Yeah.
All right, great. 1 HP to Pungo and 1 to. That's already been done.
Well,
Mhm.
someone and some of them are blank because they were like left to be like, well, whenever they're needed. But
Yeah. Okay. I did the mystery blessing. Oh, Lilith, you have a mystery blessing.
yeah,
Okay, please roll a d6 for me. And Scam has a mystery blessing as well.
Ooh, very nice.
Another d6.
4.
4. All right,
4.
great.
Oh.
2. All right, great. Fantastic. We will. I'll get to that when we get to that. Pungo, just so you know, you have advantage. There is a magic potion up for grabs and an advantage up for grabs, or someone's about to.
I was
going to
take the. I was about to take the potion. Yeah, I was gonna do it as my action for the combat.
Okay, fantastic. So before we get into that, though, is anyone casting a spell?
No.
No? All right, fantastic. Then let's go ahead and do the potion first, because I think that'll be fun. Roll a d8
What do you need
for
me to
me.
roll? A D8.
You
Very
will.
well. I got a 7.
Ooh. All right, fantastic. You find a potion that you reach into your bag of tricks, and suddenly your fingers brush up against a glass bottle that you do not recognize or remember. You pull it out. It is a long fluted glass, which bellows out in a sharp corner and then comes back in at the very bottom, filled with a cotton candy blue, sort of like translucent, and bubbly, effervescent.
Yeah, I gotta.
Potion.
I can't help it. I am compelled to drink this.
All right.
It's the most drinkable looking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, you pop off the cork and you drink it all. You don't test it. You don't taste it.
No way. I
Great.
throw it back.
You throw it back, and as you do, it tastes so sweet, so
Oh my gosh.
saccharine, and makes you feel warm and fuzzy and bubbly on the inside. You can't help but continue to tip your head back and back as you drink more and more. You lose your balance. You fall backwards, but you never hit the ground.
Oh, baby, it's all happening for Moldor.
It's like you're resting on a cloud. You have just had
my
a
gosh.
potion of levitation.
Ooh.
So it will last an hour.
1 hour?
1 hour. You can mentally direct yourself vertically up to 60 feet every round. And then you have to like
Moldor
push
is
off of
out.
solid objects to move
just
horizontally.
leaves.
Just like, whoop,
Amazing.
just straight up 60 feet around until I'm in freaking space, baby.
Fizzy lifting drink.
He's
I'm
gone.
not- yeah. Okay, so I can mentally control myself up and down 60 feet, and then I have to use my environment
Yes.
to actually get any.
So do you
any
actually
push.
want to
Like,
go up 60?
I'm in 0G. Oh, is it my turn? Do I have a move still?
We'll go like one at a time, but you know it's happening. You have movement.
Oh yeah. Well then, in that case, yeah. So I think I'm going to attempt to basically just propel myself straight forward and try to grapple the closest halfling to me.
All right.
And just like pick him up.
Wait, how many people are there?
There are 4 in total. There
Okay.
are 3 by the fire, 1 biblionost, 1 magic user, and 2 halflings. And then there is the guy with the longbow on a ledge above
Who's
you.
behind us?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Yes.
Hollywood Hulk
As we know
Hogan
him.
himself.
He was
so
actually busy. He couldn't come tonight, so.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah,
Actually unbooked him.
yeah.
All right. So you
His politics are too liberal for us.
you push off, and then you sort of like grab onto the side of this gate and move forward, and you are directly next to the halfling. You cannot grapple it because your action is to drink the potion.
Great.
But
No
you
problem.
are in position for next turn. Who wants to
Look
go
at me
next?
hovering there.
Yeah, I know you're flying.
How far can I move?
Who was asking?
Am I? Pungo.
Pungo. It should say on your sheet, unless you're wearing like chainmail or you've got like leather armor on, I think. So you're probably moving at 30 feet.
I have chainmail though.
Oh, that would be 20.
Which gets me,
Um,
if I'm going towards the fire.
if you're going towards the fire, you could get really close to, you get really close to the halfling that Moldor is going to try to grapple. Or
All right,
you
yeah.
could get
Let's
just...
tag team him because I want to go for the horn.
All right, great. He is the one closest
But
to
we got to
the
go
horn.
for the halfling first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. That's just your movement. Do you want to go for an attack?
Did we decide we're like killing these guys or what?
You
I feel like we're just going real fast into this.
You can choose non-lethal damage for any melee attack. If you're shooting an arrow or casting a spell, you can't help it.
Sure.
You might kill someone. There is also another advantage up for grabs, just so you know. So 2 advantages up for grabs. Scam and Lilith, your blessings will happen when you guys take your turns. And Pungo, a reminder that you have an advantage already.
Oh.
So, if you want to attack.
I kind of want to attack first just to like get him a little damaged, and then next time I'll do it. So maybe I like go and try and like hurt this guy and get him down, but maybe not kill.
Sure, yeah. So non-lethally, you've got like a sword, right?
I'm going for like the Achilles heels. Going for like tendons. This guy can't walk.
Wow, okay. I was gonna say you're gonna like hit him with the pommel of your sword, but yeah, no.
Nope.
You go for the ACL.
Maybe I go for the
Let's
top
make
of
it
the
so
head
this
and
man
knock him
can
out.
never
No,
walk again.
no, cut his ACL. Do it.
Let's cripple him.
I was gonna say Pungo's a pacifist.
But I'm going like.
This is like big Batman energy, not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Not
kill
exactly
you, but I
killing
am
them,
gonna
just
cripple you
leaving them-
forever.
You were wounded
just don't want him
mortally
to be
for
able
the
to
rest of your
walk.
life.
Hulk Hogan can carry him around.
As you have your sword out and you think about whether to go blade or pommel first, you look towards his feet and, contrary to what is on this particular mini, and what you know of most halflings, this guy actually has boots on. They look very nice, really well polished, and they are sewn with a gleaming sort of silver thread.
What'd you say?
You asked me if I want to change my choice. Well, I guess I can't really
I'm
go
letting
for
you
that
know.
now.
I'm letting you know as you are thinking about this, like, oh, you think maybe I could hit him in the head. Maybe I could go for the Achilles heel. And as you're looking down at the feet, you notice these are really nice boots, which someone in chat has maybe is at least close to the idea, if not on the money.
I don't know what that means, but Pungo wants those boots, so gonna change their mind and go for the old hit him in the back of the head, knock him out, steal the boots.
Great. Perfect.
Rip them off their feet.
Great.
Oh boy.
Roll to hit, please.
What?
You roll a
What do I
d20.
roll?
D20.
What's that, this one?
Yeah, looks like.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
9.
A 9 is not going to be good enough. Don't you have a decent strength?
Nard. 16?
16 is a +2, so that 9 becomes an 11. An 11 is not good enough, but you have advantage if you want to roll again.
Okay.
Most of the numbers you can
Roll
roll
again?
will be higher.
Okay. So just roll a d20 again?
Yeah, if you're using your advantage.
Pungo has
yes.
no idea.
Pungo's here for a good time, not a long time.
Pungo's just looking around like, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'll roll again.
Yeah, why not?
18!
Hell
Perfect.
yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage. Is it a short sword or a sword? It's a short sword, I believe.
I believe it's short.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So that's a d6. And it'll be +2.
4.
Great. 4 + 2, 6. You...
well, no. 4 in total.
Oh, 4 total. Okay, great.
I rolled a 2.
Thank you for doing the math ahead of time. I appreciate that. So you see Moldor take a swig of something crazy, start floating, and just push himself towards a halfling, and you go, no, that one's mine. You book it, pull out your sword, and beat him right where the skull meets the neck and the spine, the occipital ridge. You bang the shit out of that. He goes cold, limp, and falls over.
Perfect.
Just a little gentle wounding.
The boot.
He'll wake up, maybe.
He's barely hurt at all.
He has his legs.
He's going to live, and he'll be able to walk too. So it could be worse.
We'll see.
Things could be worse for poor old Galdo. Who wants to go next? Wait, was this Scam? God damn it, that was Scam.
It's a scam.
I have the money pieces, and I think
was a
Sam
scam.
has the stripes.
Well, you guys were in shadow. It doesn't. All that happens, and you were close enough anyway, so it's fine. Who would like to
Leah,
go?
did you steal the
next?
boots?
To steal.
Did
That's
steal boots.
probably
That was the
gonna
whole
be
point.
like.
Can I steal them?
That's an action.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, like every round of combat is about 10 seconds, so I don't think you can sprint over to someone, knock them unconscious, and take off their boots all in 10 seconds.
Speak for yourself.
Not without some magical sort of intervention.
Okay, so next round.
Well, yeah, so next round you totally can if you want to. Who would like to go next? Scam, Pickle, Lilith?
How far away am I from the horn?
From the horn?
We're all going for the horn.
Not me.
That's a great question. About 60 feet. No. 30. Sorry.
Just gonna walk, bop around everyone. I see someone's floating. I see Bungo's running. I'm just gonna walk, continue. Now, in addition to my mustache and glasses, I'm also wearing a trench coat and a hat now. For some reason, somehow. And I'm just kind of like walking over to the horn to go pick it up and put it in.
Meandering.
Amazing.
Just a totally new person.
You get the
Yet
horn.
another.
I told you it was a dragon.
Nice.
Great. It's yours.
Before I put it in my jacket, I go like and I do rude gestures to my friends before I
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
You jerk your peanuts
yeah.
at your friends.
Exactly. Exactly.
Drink your peanuts.
Jesus Christ. All right, sure. Yeah. Cool. That's your turn.
Unbelievable.
So we've got Lilith, we've got Pickle, and then the Baron.
All right.
And Earl. Okay, he didn't get a promotion.
Whoa.
How far am I from the archer?
Can you could probably
Spider-Man.
you
up
could
to
like
him.
use your movement to climb up over this and then get here.
Can I just throw my silver dagger at him? Am I in
Um,
range to throw my silver dagger?
I mean, not from this angle.
Okay.
Just a
You would have to like climb
All right,
up, and then you could stab him with it. Or if
All
you
right, I'm
wanted
gonna
to, you could probably. What's your movement?
Probably 40. Yeah, because I have plus 10 for quick feet.
Oh,
And then I
you're
think it's 30
sprinting.
normal. How far am I from him?
If you wanted to like go around, that's 35.
I can climb his movement and then take an action.
Yeah, you could either climb and be right next to him to stab him, or you can run down the wall and come up these stairs and then throw a knife. Neither one of those will need you to sprint.
Okay. I'll climb the wall and then instead I will not throw my dagger, but rather will try to stab him with my short sword.
Okay.
It's me. Hello. Right. Let's see what we got. It was cocked. 19.
18?
19.
19.
Get his
Fantastic.
Even better.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. And are you dealing deadly? Are you trying to knock him out?
Can I knock him prone? Like, is he standing in a spot that I could knock him off the wall?
He is standing. I think yeah, you could probably get enough movement to like swing around. No, not both of you. To like swing around.
Probably
him
gonna try to
and then push him.
I'm gonna probably try to take a. I'm gonna take a swipe at him with but I'm gonna broadside the sword, so I'm gonna smack him with it.
Okay, cool.
And like maybe in like the chest area, trying to like also kind of knock prone his bow and arrow.
Sure.
Rolling a d6.
Yes, it's a d6 for a short sword. Plus your strength if you have a bonus to add.
Do not.
Okay.
Little guy. Right. Yep, that's it.
How much?
3.
3. All right, cool. Great. You smack him. His bow, he like doesn't drop it or anything, but you do sort of like hit him really hard in the sternum. He loses like his breath for a second. You knock the wind out of him, and he turns and is like a little horrified to see that you have just scrambled up next to him. In fact, you had a mystery blessing, and so when you smack him, there is like a flash of light, and you can see there's like a green light that emanates from his eyes. He needs a save versus spells, and he fails. So he is also he's blinded. You smack him, and then like his eyes start shooting these like green beams of light, and he can no longer like see. He starts kind of just like pawing at the air.
Oh, and I forgot to say that as I was climbing the wall, turned and said, "Well, that's the first time I've seen Moldor do real magic." And then I also turned and saw, well, you were flying. And then I turned and saw her and said, "Wow, yeah." Anyway,
Wow.
what were you doing again? Oh, I laughed. I laughed at her little gesture. That's right.
Everyone stopped and
Laughter
looked at
to the
Pickle and said,
What?
All right.
That's it.
All the magic I do is real magic. To
Yeah,
be
of
clear.
course, obviously.
You're flying now.
Yeah. But it's
Oh,
no
I'm sorry,
different
I
than
put that
me
in a
making a
different category.
card appear. It's the same kind of magic.
All right, that leaves Lilith.
I have a blessing, right?
Yes, you do. You rolled a 4 or a 5, right?
4. A 4.
4. Okay, great, cool. That will come into effect when it happens. Scam, yours did not come into effect because you didn't attack anyone today, or this round. Just so you know.
Okay. How close am I to like the nearest person?
The nearest person to you would probably be this thief. You've got 40 feet, right?
Good question.
Well, you don't have any armor on, so I'm going to assume it's 40. Which means that you can
100.
sort of run around. You don't have to climb up and get right next to this rogue. But he is also blinded. You could...
Like, everyone took care of it. I went last.
There's still like 2 other guys by the fire.
Yeah,
so many
there's 2
guys.
other guys, and you could get to either of them. You have the movement.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Yeah. Like, the nearest guy I can get to.
The little halfling.
I'm gonna go over to him. And I'm gonna go over to him and I don't know. I'm gonna stab him in the shin.
Okay.
Nice.
Non-lethal then.
I'm not gonna hit any arteries or anything. Just a little stab.
Sure.
Grab.
And you're a blood mage, so you know the human anatomy pretty well.
I do.
Brag.
So roll.
Yes,
D20 or
roll a
what?
d20.
One.
I think
Damn,
1.
I'm really off my game. I said 1. Yeah.
Well,
I said
there
one.
is an advantage. There's 2 advantages
1?
up for grabs.
I'll take 1.
All right, great, cool.
$15. Let's go.
Hell yeah,
15. Plus?
Plus what?
All right. Okay. Unfortunately, 15 is not enough. Because this
Why?
guy has chainmail and a shield, so you run over to stab him, and he at his shin, no less. So you go to stab down a very short halfling, and he just bats your dagger out of the way with his shield.
Okay.
But as he does so, your dagger begins to shake and quake. There's like a weird ringing that happens that resonates throughout, and he needs to make a morale check. And he succeeds.
Boo.
Ugh.
Wow. Boo morale.
Boo. Good guys can't do anything right, because if they always lose, things are always the most fun. All right. Good old. Our boy can't do much. The Earl follows after Moldor, and he just goes, friend. And that's it for this round of combat. We have one more advantage up for grabs. Scam, you have a mystery blessing that has not been used yet. Who would like to roll initiative for this round of combat? Oh, actually, before we roll initiative, you see the wizard start to pull out his book and begin to chant and move his fingers back and forth. He is casting a spell of some sorts this turn.
Uh-oh. No. Okay, someone's got to take him out.
Is anyone else going to cast a spell?
Yes.
What?
Oh. my blood whip.
Your blood whip. All right, fantastic.
Blood whip time.
Blood whip.
Yeah.
What's the other one you have?
Heavy Ichor. Heavy Ichor.
It increases your armor class. All right. Who wants to roll initiative for you guys?
What do we roll?
It's a d6. It's for the group.
Roll it. Yeah, I'll roll it.
All right.
I rolled a 3.
Well, I rolled a 2, so la-di-da.
Yeah, let's go.
So our attacks go first, yes?
Yes, all of you guys as a group are going to go first.
Well, so I wanted to, as soon as I see the wizard begin his spell casting shenaniganery, Moldor knows fake magic when he sees it, and he will not stand an amateur attempting to take the spotlight from him, legitimate magicians like himself. So I would like to kick off the wall and go straight toward this guy and use my action, if I can, to basically like pin his arms to his side and try to just like latch myself, basically koala myself onto him.
Okay. Okay.
Since I have use of my legs to do that, because normally if you're grappling somebody, you gotta hold yourself on the ground.
That's true.
I'm supported by my benevolent patron, and also just, I believe, Moldor deserves this. He deserves to have this. So, yeah, I'm going to try to full body grapple him, and I will have something else to do if I do full body grapple him.
All right. You can roll either your strength or your dexterity, and then add any bonus you want.
Yeah. Any bonus I want?
Well,
plus 10.
Either of the, like, add your strength or your dex. Right?
Okay.
Choose the bonus. That is, yeah. There's a
My
better
dexterity
way to
is
word that.
higher. So I will roll. I'm rolling a 6-sider?
A d20.
A d20. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I rolled a 9.
So I rolled.
Minus
and I
1.
rolled a 17.
There you go.
And I have my dex is 12.
That's right, Moldor.
Oh, a 12 actually still has a bonus of 0. You need a 13 in Old School Essentials. But doesn't matter. You roll higher. He's a weak and feeble wizard. You grab onto him. You grapple him. And he is incapacitated, we'll say.
I would like to then mentally compel myself to move 60 feet straight into the air.
Okay. Great.
And can you talk as like a free action?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to say, tell them to stop. As I'm flying him straight up in the air.
You're flying with him? You're taking him with you 60 feet
Oh,
up?
abso-fucking-lutely, I'm taking
He's
this guy with me.
koalaing him, yeah.
He has 60 feet of movement, and he has
I have
movement.
60 feet of vertical movement. And I'm grappled to this guy.
I don't think you could bring the guy with you 60 feet up. Can he?
What do you mean?
Yeah, of course you can.
Bringing the wizard to see Jesus.
Wow.
This wizard needs to go see my friend Jesus.
He lives 60 feet up.
60 feet up.
What just... I lost my wizard.
That's all right. He's 60 feet
He's
in the air.
60
That's
feet
we probably
in the
can't see him. Yeah.
We all know exactly where he is.
All right, great, cool. Yeah,
Ascot
fantastic.
launched.
I love the scale of this, just so you guys know. He's
this I gotta see.
really high up there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
It's
so
horrifying.
This guy needs to tell his squad to back down, or he's fucking gonna make it to Earth pretty quick.
Yeah, so he yells, "Stand down! Stop! Stop!
Okay. It's working perfectly.
Bringus, don't do anything stupid!"
Yeah, see, this is exactly
Well,
what
he
I'm
sounds
saying.
like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, well, that's. I'm gonna ask him what's the age of the girl he dated when he was 36 years old.
It's none of your concern!
Okay.
I don't
That's
see why that's
okay,
relevant!
How many ex-wives do you have, and how old were they?
Stop it! Put me down!
Pound his Zionist ass in the ground, Moldor. Do it.
He did ask you to put him down, for the record. That is the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's your moment.
Pedo. Do
Well,
it.
yeah, I mean, but so I guess I'm waiting to see if the crew stops trying to kill my fucking squad.
Well, there's only one. Well, I guess there's two.
We've been mostly killing them. But...
Yeah, one guy's unconscious.
Great.
One guy's
Mulder missed
blind.
all that. Mulder was pretty busy thinking about what he was going to do to this guy.
Pretty good.
All right. So yeah, Mulder, you're actually the only person who's taken a turn this round.
Yeah. So I mean, this is it. Yeah, I'm just holding them
you're,
here, and
you're
I'm
holding.
saying,
You might, if his buddies fuck up, you might just, suddenly be
Who
a little
knows?
weaker.
yeah, these hands, they've been doing magic all day. They get tired.
Yeah, it'd be
fast.
sure would be a shame.
Yeah.
All right, but we've got 4 more adventurers and only 2 of these chumps. Who wants to go
Is the archer still does he still have an arrow notched?
No, he doesn't. At this point, he's blinded and he's just sort of like pawing at the air. He's pretty much totally incapacitated. You could, for extra measure, you don't know how long this miracle is gonna last. This strange blessing.
Can I I'm gonna go ahead and steal his bow and arrow.
Damn.
Want it.
It's a man's livelihood.
All right, yeah. No, I'm gonna roll.
Make another one.
Yeah, we'll do. Do either a dexterity or a strength check. I'll do the same, and I'm gonna roll at disadvantage for him since he's blinded.
Okay. I have no advantage for either of those, so it doesn't matter. But I'll just roll. Oh, Dex has +1.
Oh, thank God! I rolled a 19 the first time,
Okay, I have a 12.
but then I got a 5 +1, 6. So you disarm him. You take his bow, his arrow, and his quiver of 19 other arrows as well.
Dang.
You can throw that
Nice.
into
Nice.
your inventory.
Got it.
Sweet.
Weirdly successful of us.
As you are this
I
close
know.
to
It's
him,
your
too,
fault.
you realize his leather armor is as it's sewn together, the like pauldrons and the bits that are stitched together, it's not a standard stitching. The stitching actually comes up and down and forms some kind of a runic language. You recognize the like sort of weirdly cursive lettering as Chiradon or Chiradonic. And this leather armor that he's wearing is probably at least a little magic.
Interesting. I mean, I just took his weapons. I'm not gonna take his clothes off while he's blind. But
Absolutely insane logic
Rip
there, my
him.
friend. I feel like you took his weapons so you take his clothes.
This is the time to strike.
His magical.
Magic clothes.
all right. Well, how quickly could I?
You
Take
definitely
that
can't do
off?
that in 10 seconds. And that would be very difficult to do from a guy who is alive and awake and doesn't want you to.
All right. Well, I think my action's done. I might move off the wall.
Okay.
And climb down as my movement
Sure, yeah.
and start heading towards that fire.
Oh, wrong guy.
Stealing these chumps' clothes at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming back for those.
That is a small little drop. It hurts your shins a little bit. You take 1 damage. It's like 10 feet.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Good goal.
Actually does sound pretty painful.
Yeah.
Like my ankles roll chronically.
Yeah, it's like, you're fine. You can keep adventuring, but like, it hurt a little bit. And then you're good. You're pretty much right at the fire at this point.
Cool.
That's where I'm using to light a cigar that I just
Okay, just full on
Hang it
Groucho
out.
Marx ass looking.
Smoking the corn.
All right. What else are you
I'm
doing?
just gonna- Oh. I'm gonna start
Hello?
taking that guy's boots. Well, he just started saying something. So I'm just over in the corner, just untying his shoes, looking at him.
Great, fantastic.
Staring him in the eyes, you take his boots.
Well, he's
Yeah, he was
unconscious.
Yeah, I don't want to put him on yet.
Yeah, you untie his shoes, you take them off. He is a halfling, but halfling have pretty
Shove
big
them in my
feet.
bag.
Yeah, so like they would fit you, for sure. You
Ooh,
don't know
okay.
exactly what they are, but they're definitely magic, and they're yours.
Yeah, they're going with me.
Yeah, great. We've got
Sparkly
Scam,
boots.
and we've got Lilith.
So the guy that I went to stab didn't get stabbed, right?
No. Bringus.
Now I said I was.
You heard his name.
Do I bring it? Sorry. Do I have to cast a spell if I said I was going to?
Kinda.
I don't want to hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him with my blood whip.
You could miss.
You would. I mean, you can. You
blood
can
whip the
stop
ground.
casting it, but you'll still take the damage because you started to cast it.
Oh, sure. Okay, can I say, like, I'll use my blood whip, but I'll like, aim at, like, his ear.
Ugh.
Graze his ear.
Magic is unwieldy. If you do enough
Fun.
damage to kill him, he dies. But as you are feeling a little guilty about this, he does seem like maybe the sturdiest of all of them.
Okay.
This probably won't
Okay,
kill
I'm
him.
gonna try to clip
Probably
his
be
ear.
fine. What's that
I'm gonna
gonna
try
do?
to clip his ear. All right.
Roll to hit.
They all say.
You whip the.
15.
15 is not good enough.
There we
Okay,
go.
great.
You go for his
perfect.
ear, and he bats it to the side with his shield yet again.
Damn. Uh,
And it's you. You go.
Yep.
Yeah, is he
No,
like
that's it.
attacking us in any way? Is there anything like actively
hasn't-
happening?
We haven't.
Moved yet. He hasn't had a turn. Oh, there is still one advantage. Queen Sweep is correct. He hasn't moved. He has defended himself. He has not dropped his weapon yet.
And he doesn't seem to be listening to the wizard. Or did the wizard say anything?
true.
Or was that just Moldor being like,
No,
tell him to
the
stop?
wizard said, Bringus, don't do anything stupid. But looking in his
Okay.
eyes, he just might.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Damn.
Bringus.
Brengus has never respected this
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna say, hey, are you Bringus?
Yeah?
You should listen to your old man there up in the sky right now.
That's my boss.
Well,
he said,
whoever.
okay,
He's-
snurb.
Look, the only family I have, your friend beat up and is stealing the boots off of. So,
Okay, well, he's still alive. You're welcome.
He's still alive. He's okay.
I-
What
I
if they
chose to
trade?
leave his...
I'm getting those boots back. And you see his hand starts to move towards a satchel he keeps at
His
his
six
side.
shooter.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to do that. Now I'm
getting them
gonna
boots
get
back.
his ass with my sword.
Don't-
That conversation took
Don't
9
make me
seconds.
do
And now this last second.
Yeah.
will be.
Well, I tried to take the diplomatic route.
That's good.
You
Okay,
cross around the
early
fire.
14.
You rolled a what?
14.
14 is not enough. You go to slash at him with your sword, and he bats it away a third time with his shield. But this time, there is a slight
I'm
spark
sick of this bitch.
as your sword hits up against his shield. The spark goes flying, and these green butterflies start swarming all around his face. He's swatting at them and trying his best to keep his composure. That was your blessing.
And we have 2 advantages if you want to go again.
And there's an advantage on the table if you want it.
Are we all going again?
Can
No.
I take it with my blessing? Can I try another stat? Can I try another?
Sure,
wouldn't
yeah.
skip that.
Your advantage can be like he rebuffs you and then you go to attack again. The blessing still stands.
Love that. Love that. Let's see. Yo! 18.
18 is enough. He's too distracted by these like weird spectral divine butterflies. You go and attack him with the sword. It's a D6.
Not a D8. Sword.
Oh, if it's a sword, it's a D8.
I think I have just a straight up sword.
All right. Are you two-handing it?
You know what?
Go for
Why
the neck.
not? I've got this blessing. I'm feeling good.
Sick. Roll a
Just regular
D8
sword with a D8.
and roll it twice.
Okay.
Let me know
First
what
one
both...
is 8.
Okay.
Let's go.
Second one is 3.
Okay, great. So the 8 is enough. Hey. Anything else you want to tell me?
Should have listened to your old man.
Great. You say that as you stab him through the stomach. 2 hands. And he looks at you like goes pale ghost white. The butterflies all like fly away and you're just left with the face of like a young man whose dreams are shattered, who's tried nothing but to look after his younger brother, who lies
Oh
beat in
my
front of him.
God.
You pull the sword out of his belly, and he falls over. Moldor, you're holding the wizard, and he goes, "No! Bringus!"
I'm gonna be hard.
He starts like struggling.
Oh, holy shit.
I need you to make another save. A strength save.
Yeah.
Me?
Oh god.
No. Moldor.
20.
I say the Baron did this. As I'm cleaning my sword.
Can I use the smoke? Can I use an advantage?
You said you got a 20.
No, I said I roll a 20?
Yes,
right?
roll a 20.
I did, and I got a 5, and I'd love to use an advantage.
You don't have to. I rolled a nat 1. So he tries with all of his
I can
might.
hold him. Yeah.
This weak, feeble man can do nothing. Technically, it's a 0 because he has a -1 to strength.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And you hold him as he struggles and screams.
Oh no.
Holy.
Okay.
Does the guy that I killed also have magic armor? That's what I'm wondering if I'm also holding.
Sam has moved past the guilt of it all very quickly.
You look.
Sam didn't find any guilt.
Hey, you look.
Sam's a
That chainmail
a colonizer.
definitely of dwarven make. Super, like not really magic, but magic. And
Sam.
you look in that pouch that he had. Not only is there some gold, there's another potion.
The man is dead.
Dwight.
He's dead.
Again.
You take it as you shut his eyes.
Take it up with the Baron. Take it up with the Baron, okay?
We did have a conversation with
He
him.
said to get the horn back. He didn't say
By any
did.
means necessary. He said that, right? By any
No,
means
I don't think he
necessary?
said by any means necessary.
I don't think he said that.
I don't think he said that.
Oh. Whoops.
Because we would have heard.
Oopsie!
This feels
Boy, my
like
threat.
a weird.
just
and
butterflies.
good
His little
moment.
brother is gonna wake up soon.
Yeah, let's.
Oh god.
Oh no!
I think we stop right here,
Sure, yeah.
and we you guys have a month to think about what you've done.
I did
Nothing.
nothing.
We'll never revisit this ever again.
One person has a month to think about what they've done. The rest of us,
I think
we're
that
fine.
person has already thought about it and has moved on.
It has moved on.
There were no thoughts.
In my defense, I saw a beautiful cloud of butterflies, and I went to go, hey, what's that? And I didn't know that this guy's stomach was just right there in the way of this cloud.
You can't
You-
save this scam.
we were all here. You looked into his eyes and saw that he might become violent, and you took the action you thought was necessary.
He
So we all
literally
learned
went to
something
the-
here.
Moldor has a
Sword.
second career as a lawyer, turns out.
Yeah, well, Mulder's done a lot of things in his life.
Did we use all of our advantages? Can someone try and bring him back to life?
There is
we
one
know
more
he's-
advantage.
Are we sure he's dead? Like
He-
maybe he still has a pulse.
He's bleeding out of a giant hole in his stomach. He could potentially be
fixed,
magically
probably.
healed.
Okay, so are we still in the initiative order, or are we
We're
kind of
not
like
in
free
initiative.
action?
Combat's done. We got one guy
Okay.
knocked out. One guy's blinded.
60 feet in the air.
60 feet in the air.
Yeah, I can fly down and cast Cure Light Wounds on this man and see if that does anything.
All right.
I'm going to try it at least. Because this guy, I felt bad about that. What do I have to do?
Nothing. You just have to.
Roll a 1d6.
Yeah, and relinquish the wizard.
I relinquish the wizard. I'll say, I literally, on the way down, I say, like, I can fix this, I can fix this, I can fix this, I can fix this, I can fix this.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you
I,
definitely
For my next magic trick.
And I relinquish the wizard, and I roll a 4 on my d6.
Okay, 4
And
plus
it's
1,
I
5. He would. Okay, he's not dead. He's knocked unconscious. You wave your wand, right? That's how you heal.
Yeah. I pull out my little like plastic Walgreens wand that has like it's black and has the white tips, and there's flowers that have already shot out of it, and I have to shove them back in order to charge the wand again. So I shove the flowers back in, and then as I cast Cure Light Wounds, all the flowers like pop out again.
So they pop out. There is like a puff of like dust that then lays upon. Oh my god, I can't remember his Bilgor. No, Bringus.
Bringus. As in,
Bringus.
Gilgore.
as in, like, bring us some more food. Am I right?
His full name is Bringus.
I'm pretty
Hedge.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dust lays on him, falls on him, and the wound like slowly closes, and he like gasps back to life. I'm going to assume that at this point, Scam has at least grabbed the potion, his money, and is between him and his warhammer that he had.
I do go, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Moldor, you heal
That
him.
was a huge
He's just like
But she's
so
waving the
crazy.
warhammer.
He like
Yeah.
gasps back to life, and
The bloody sword is still in your hand.
you feel like a cold gaze upon you, and you turn, and the wizard, the Biblionost, points at you and goes, "Witchcraft."
To
That's
Moldor?
where we'll end. Yep, to Moldor.
Oh,
Oh.
come on.
Get this guy.
Gotta call you out for being an earthbender.
Scam, kill this guy.
Stab him again. He doesn't deserve
Do it
that
again.
revival
Just kill him all
now.
this time.
Scam, kill this guy.
That's where we're gonna
Damn.
end things.
Those of you that are still with us, thank you so much for your donations. This was a really great stream. You guys were hilarious, really helpful, and really funny. The game is made even better by you guys watching, donating, giving your suggestions, keeping us accountable. End the stream with Whimsy Marbles. You got it. She jorking on that pizza till late night.
She jorking on my pee till I night.
Getting one final zinger in there.
Oh my god.
Please.
She nope on my
I'm gonna-
us till I get out.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my
Okay.
god.
That's a fantastic way to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. It really helps a lot with a family very much in need. We will see you guys next month, and I will see you guys tomorrow to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. Thank you to Carter for all his hard work. You just nail it every time, darling.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for your patience with the
You
tech
worked
stuff.
so
I
hard.
appreciate it.
You work so hard.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. And I love you.
All right, bye, princess.
Hashtag
Sweet
peanut.
dreams now.
Bye, Princess. Sweet
Sweet
dreams.
dreams,
Sweet
princess.
dreams, princess.